As morning breaks along the shore, I find myself wanting more of these coastal memories. Table set with ocean view, mangoes fresh with morning dew, coffee poured in seaside cups, golden sun slowly rises up. Beachside breakfast, simple joy, summer flavors to employ, salt-kissed breeze through linen white, everything feels just right. Flip-flops waiting by the door, sounds of waves we both adore. Breakfast lingers, time stands still, ocean air, the perfect chill. Beyond the plate and coffee steam, reality surpasses dream. Morning teaches us to pause, appreciate natural laws. Beachside breakfast, simple joy, summer flavors to in the land where the sun meets the sea, a change is coming, can't you see? Digital waves are crashing in businessmen, it's time to begin. No more paper, no more waste, efficiency, we're making haste. LHD and Malaysia's calling out, invoices without a doubt. Digital dreams are soaring high underneath the Malaysian sky. With every bite, with every beam, we're chasing now a digital dream. For the young, the bold, the brave, a new era is what we crave. Even roadside stalls can't delay, consolidated invoices they must display. Every business, every trade, from inputs to the goods we've made. Our NCDs ensuring fair play, no more tax evasion, not today. Digital dreams are soaring high underneath the Malaysian sky. With every bite, with every beam, we're chasing now a digital dream. In the heart of the city lights, we're connecting through the nights. Business grows without the chains in this digital domain. Tax compliance, clear as day, LHDN will lead the way. Join Annie's course, she's a pro. With her guidance, watch us grow. Digital dreams are soaring high underneath the Malaysian sky. With every bite, with every beam, we're chasing now a digital dream. thrive. In
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you can hear me, you can see me, can you go to the chat box tab 1? Thank you very much. If you can hear me, you can see me, can you go to the chat box tab 1? Thank you very much. Hi. Many of you know me. Because I know you also, like shy boy, you come 100,000 11 times already, huh? Okay, so today is a special Tuesday because this early morning we have a lot of updates to update everyone. Because today, special. It's 15th of June. They came out the latest FAQ frequently asked question. There are many updates, and also they had a latest guideline which is the 14th version. 14 kali mereka tukar macam ni 14 kali. Okay, so June guideline just came out last week on 9th of June. Last week is it? Yeah, 6th of June. Yeah. So just curious lah, how many of you see me before one type? How many times you see me? Okay, you see me 6 times already, 5 times already, or today is your first time seeing me? Give me one. If today is the first time seeing me, give me one. Was there 20 times already? Okay, hi. Many times, hi Gan, hi. Wow, many of you still new with me. Okay, shy boy is no need to say already. All right. Thank you. Many times. Thank you, Janet. Okay. Now, let me introduce myself. For those that see me before, you can go and grab a coffee. You know what I'm going to do, which is introducing myself. My name is Annie. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Annie. If you know how to read the Chinese name, this is my real name. Kuning macam emas, yellow like gold. This is my real name. So I'm a financial planner as profession, if you know what is a financial planner lah. But many of people, they don't know. They say, oh, you sell unit trust one. Oh, you sell insurance one. That one is agent. For me, as a financial planner, we are just like a financial doctor. We diagnose your situation. Let's say your money is too much. Don't know how to diversify. You come to doctor. If you say, no lah, where got so much money? I have a little bit only lah. If you work for 5 years, 10 years, and you cannot fork out 50,000, 50,000 you also very serious lah. Come to see doctor. Cash flow issue. If you don't want to see doctor, you say, no lah, I can cure myself. Then DIY, do it yourself. Go to buy this book, but it's only in Chinese. Sorry. 10 years, how to become wealthier compared to your peers. I'm the author. Today, a little bit special about me. Some of you think that, hey, I come to e-invoice. This person must be tax agent, ACCA accountant, auditor. No, I'm not. I'm from chemistry and biology background. That's where I very special law. Why? As a science background, when I graduated, Institute Kimia Malaysia give me an award. I'm the top student. So if let's say I continue to pursue my PhD, I can be a very good, outstanding chemist. But unfortunately, my parents don't have enough fund, so cannot continue to pursue my study. So no point. Then I have to come out, no choice. I have to come out to become a drug dealer. Yeah, you hear me correct. Drug dealer. I sell medicine. I sell medicine to clinic, doctor, pharmacy. I also sell to hospital. So after 7, 8 years, I became the regional sales manager. Wow. So regional sales manager earn a lot in medical line. So I override the whole team. I quite casual already. I just yum chow with doctor like that. So eventually I was very naive. I said I want to retire early and I started to invest. But I invested without a finance background. So what I do, I hear say, I listen, this is good, then I go in. I listen to my friend, I listen to agent, I listen to someone who look like very gung-ho lah, ha. They drive Lamborghini, Porsche, but all these people are scammer, you know. I also don't know why lah, ha. I met a lot of scammers during my early life lah, ha. So they all scam me lah. They scam me, you name it, I have it. Group buy lah, property lah, option lah, forex lah, cryptocurrency lah, money game lah, Ponzi scheme. So you see lah, I'm so stupid, right? Wow, being scam, I'm non-stop being scammed. So I tired already lah. I lost all my money is one thing, but I lost a lot of my friends because that time the money game, you know lah, they ask you to bring the whole kampong to go in, right? 1 month, 7%. Wow, very good lah, very good. So a lot of people go in and then, you know lah, burst lah. So I stopped everything and I told myself I'm not suitable for investment. I'm just a small lady, 小女人. So I stopped everything. Luckily, I have a friend who is a CFP who came to me because he heard my story very bad. And then he told me, hey, Annie, you are not stupid lah. You just lack of some financial literacy. Why not you go to learn it? So I say, oh, can learn one. Primary never teach. Secondary never teach. Then high school, university also never teach. Then how? Then he point me the direction. Wow, macam God like that, point me the direction. So this is CFP, the Certified Financial Planner, internationally qualified professional certificate. So I spent 2 years to study, 3 years to practice. So it's like a doctor lah, huh? And we need to maintain with our financial planning license with Security Commission and Bank Negara. Yeah, so I switched my career since then. And eventually I ventured into different career. Like for example, I used 9 months to study full bookkeeping. By the way, today I understand that this session is for self-employed. Many of you are accountant, right? If you are accountant background, can you give me A? Or you are account doing full bookkeeping every day one, or you help your clients to do full bookkeeping one, can you give me A in the chat box? Yeah, thank you, Shirley, Shani, Sarah, Gan, Chai. Or you yourself is a boss and you do full bookkeeping yourself. Give me A also. Thank you for your response. Very good. So as a financial planner, we need to go to advise our client. And most of my clients are business owners. They ask me, hey, how Annie, look at my financial report. So I have to learn what is balance sheet, P&L. And you see, I graduated with distinction. But I still don't understand. That time. I still don't understand. I ask you, accountant, why sometimes credit is good? Like for example, credit your sales positive one. But why sometimes credit is bad? Like for example, credit your cash account is negative one. Why? So I don't understand. I asked my lecturer. My lecturer said, don't ask so many questions, can or not? Just memorize lah. This is accounting framework. Then I cannot tahan lah. So I went all the way to US, endorsed by Harvard University. There's one course called Color Accounting. You all can go and chat GPT. Color Accounting is by US people. So I went there, I learned. Wow, actually accounting very easy and interesting. So I started to teach in Malaysia. So after I train people on color accounting, they say, Annie, you teach very well, accounting. Can you also teach tax? Of course. So because after account, you need to pass to your auditor, then tax agent, right? Then taxation is one of the financial planning, just like specialist doctor lah. We have insurance specialists, we have investment, we have estate planning in specialists. I am specialized on taxation planning in financial planning. So I follow my Sifu, who is already 30 years in LHDN audit officer, but he already migrated lah. So retired, migrated. So I learned from him a lot, insider info, how they audit people, SOP, case studies, and then how they give penalty, all this I learned from him. All right, so this is a little bit about me lah. I trained tax since my first pregnancy until now is already 6 years. But before that, I trained sales training because I was from sales background. Okay, not about me so much. It's about you. I want to know more about you, right? So now let me do a survey here. Put in the chat box. First one, freelance. No SSM, no staff. That means you just do it when you have free time. you don't register any SSM, give me 1. If you are sole prop or partnership, you already registered with SSM, but you work alone, no staff one, give me 2. If number 3, you are sole prop partnership with SSM and you have a lot of staff, not a lot lah, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, as long as you got staff, you pay them EPF salary, you give me 3. If number 4, you already attended my class before, you just want to know about updates today, you are actually a worker, employee of another bosses, you give me 4. All right. I need to know agak-agak today what is the crowd lah, huh? Because today the title is the essential guide for freelancer. Actually the sharing is only 2 hours. But why I book your time 3 hours is because there are a lot of updates. So I include today, only today, I will share about the latest updates. So here, if you have any friends who would like to join in, you are welcome to share the Zoom link for them lah, huh? Okay. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3. Okay, so many of you want the updates, Okay, all right, understand already. Thank you very much. Disclaimer. The slides that you are going to see later is a simplified version because I designed it for human being. So all of you are human being, right? Manusia, betul tak? Nanti you akan faham apa itu slide cakap, okay? Tapi kadang-kala some of the people, they like to see the full statement. Can, no problem. Please download the e-invoice guideline, which is the latest version, and also refer back to Income Tax Act 1967. Why? Because this e-invoice is under LHDN. It's not under RMCD. SST, GST under RMCD. And you all also know on 9th of June, SST came out, right? Saying the expanded scope, the rental leasing also need to charge SST. So many of you actually WhatsApp me and I said, sorry, I'm not trained under RMCD. I'm the tax planner. I train under LHDN. Hey, you need to understand, even though it's tax, but it's a totally different nature of taxes. So I help people to plan on their income tax, e-invoice actually involved with your income. Yeah. But SST, GST, that one is for manufacturer lah, trading lah. All this is under RMCD. I don't know leh. I also read news only leh. So please, if let's say you have technical issue for SST, don't come to me. I train under LHDN. The information should be considered complete, but I can share with you later. We'll update again one. That means maybe in next week, the illustrative guideline haven't come out. So maybe next week they will come out a new thing. Then I will do some update again. So please stay tuned. Case study, I have been training this e-invoice since 2023, November, until today. It's more than 200 rounds. Phase 1, phase 2, or you are from any various type of industry I trained before. So if you need any case studies, I have plenty. Phase 1, phase 2, their challenges and how they overcome. Their quotation with the software problem, I also know. So all this, I can give you some insight lah. So I am myself not a tax agent. I am here not to sell you any software. Don't worry. I know out there are many software provider. They will give you some training. But I'm not. I'm very specialized on doing education. Okay. I sure got people ask this question. How many of you want recording for today? Give me 333. Annie, I'm working lah. I sambil working, sambil belajar. Later I cannot focus. I need to take call lah. Later I cannot focus. Maybe I miss some of your important point. I want recording. Can give me 333. Siapa mau recording? Give me 333. This is important. Siapa mau recording? Give me 333. All right. And then if let's say you can, please rename yourself to your real name, because otherwise later if you have any question, I will only answer to the human being. If you are using user lah, iPhone lah, Honor lah, sorry, I don't answer you. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. All, I see your response and I only answer one time. So later, 176 people of you here, please make a witness for me. If anyone later asks for recording and slides again, that means they are late. I'm always on time one. All right. So now I'm share one time only. Recording is available. for our Tax 202 and e-invoice 202 member only. Siapa sini 202 member, please put 202 in the chat box. Siapa 202 member, please put 202 in the chat box. Thank you very much. So 202 members, you all, after today's session, please give me 7 days. I need to cut, then upload. Then after that, post on the Tax 202, e-invoice 202. However, the slides is already available in Tax 202 and e-invoice 202, yeah? So later, you all please log in and check after tonight. Okay, after tonight, because I need to finish today's session first. Yeah, today is 9 to 12 English version. 1 to 4 is Chinese version. Then I need to rush to the airport. Tomorrow, 2 days training in Johor. So give me some time. I will definitely update the slide by tonight. For 202 members, good or not? Give some feedback. Give some feedback to our newcomers here. How do you feel about 202? When you ask me question in WhatsApp, do I answer you first? Yes or no? Very good, right? Okay, thank you very much. So now I'm going to record on the cloud.
Recording in progress.
All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is a morning of June, and June we have a lot of updates. So today our agenda will start with latest update on June. So June we have 5th of June, we have a new guideline of e-invoice. 6th of June, we have kenyataan media about the employment contract. I will also update you all. And 9th of June, we have SST expansion scope. And 15th of June, we have the latest update on frequently asked question of e-invoice. So everything I will update you all lah. Number second one, do you need to issue e-invoice? Okay, after my 1 hour latest updates, all the updates I will use about 1 hour. The rest of this is for self-employed freelancers. Yeah, because today our session is specialized on essential guide for freelancers and self-employed. So if you have free time, you can stay until the end because I have a lot of bonus at the end. And if you say no lah, I have appointment, then after 1 hour, then you can leave. All right. Thank you very much for your time. So now let me continue by showing you the latest updates. First of all, the employment contract. Employment contract. Okay, by the way, I see many of you have this feedback for 202. Thank you very much for the compliment. And how to join 202 later, I will share don't worry. Okay, and then better than TechSpot LHDN. Wow, this one is very high compliment. Thank you very much. Okay, by the way, I will update you all everything. But I know you have a lot of questions. I will answer after every session. That means I finish off all the employment contract updates. Then I will ask you any question. I will answer some. Then after that, I will move on. Okay, so if you have any question, you please put into the chat box. Later, I will revisit. Okay, cool. If you are ready to start, give me 666. Sui. 666 Start now. Okay. Now let us talk about employment contract. Stamping exemption. Hey, this one is a huru hara things, for the past month, since May. Yes, recent case, since May. I am a person who are very hardworking, some people, and I want answer by myself. I don't want to listen to some other people one. I also don't want to listen to tax agent. I also don't want to listen to some accounting firm. Why? Because their news is second-hand news. I want first-hand news. So I always want to find the first-hand news from LHDN. That's why when a lot of my students, actually they say, hey, Annie, employment contract need to stamp or not? So I have a lot of questions. I prepare already. I make appointment with the official, and then I went there on 6th of June. In the morning, 9 o'clock, I queue up. And then by my turn, I I received the kenyataan media. All the problems solved. But during that day, I actually read the kenyataan media in front of the officer, and the officer confirmed with me few special points whereby I see a lot of social media or accounting firm, they share wrong information. So please stay tuned. On 9th of June, a lot of people, they actually ask me, hey, Annie, I see 5th of June, the guideline came out. So my 2022 actually below 500,000, but my 2024 is 1 million. So when should I start? Then I started to have all these kind of different questions, which is not in the new guideline. So I walk in again in LHDN and I asked them. So on that day also, I asked them halfway, SST increased industry scope. I very heng lah. So you see, I actually wear a uniform. This uniform very power one, because I'm a financial planner licensed under Security Commission and Bank Negara. And when I introduced myself to the LHDN officer, I said that I represent all my clients and also my firm clients, prospect. They are all SME business owner. They want to know the answer. So I went there. When I introduced myself like this, I have a lot of clients, I have a lot of students, and the officer treat me differently one. When you as the normal people walk in to ask, you ask for your own company, right? For me, I go in, I ask for 10,000 company. So the LHDN officer take me very seriously, and sometimes the officer will ask their manager, someone very atas one, from the room, go into another room to talk to me, about 2 to 3 hours discussion. So that's a little bit about the past week. I'm very busy on that. So to update you on the employment contract, the job contract stamping rule could hurt SME. This published on May. Some of you don't know, right? Okay, this one happened since when? It's actually talking about Stamp Act 1949. Stamp Act 1949 mentioned that all the employment contract is required to be stamped. But actually never practice. That means in market practice, no one offer letter sign, then you come to work already, where got stamping one? Wasting time, wasting money, right? But in law, black and white already written there, must stamp 10 ringgit. So in this year, January 1st, they introduced this stamp duty audit framework, and they started to audit people, manufacturing plant on their employment contract, and people get penalty. Oh my God. So that's why huru hara a bit lah. The Star came out the news on May, and then continue to burn these news. A lot of people keep on asking me, hey, really need to stamp me? Sure or not? Is this the fake news or not? So people say stamp duty for job contract, another burden. You imagine, if you hire 100 employee last time, manufacturing plant, okay, phase 1, phase 2 company, big one. And then if you want to stamp by law, you need to stamp 10 ringgit per piece. But because you hired them more than 3 months ago, they joined your company more than 3 months ago. So you need to pay penalty 100 ringgit for 100 people. How much is this? 10,000 plus 1,000, like that. So this is the extra burden for the businesses lah. And then people make noise lah. Ayah, cannot be lah. Do some grace period lah. Suddenly come like that lah. We cannot tahan lah. And then a lot of people noise already. 6th of June came out this kenyataan media saying there's pengecualian pengenaan duty stamp untuk kontrak pengajian yang dimutamakan sebelum 1 January 2025. So they came out this ABC. You have time, you go to read on your own. You can just search kenyataan media LGN online. You can get this piece of PDF. Then, now is the very funny part. Oh, by the way, I don't have the English version. I forgot to translate. Never mind. I use the Malay version. So they mentioned before 1st of January, whatever contract, you no need to pay the stamp duty, 10 ringgit. And you also no need to pay the late penalty, which is 100 ringgit. B, if you hire people starting from this year, January, until December this year, as long as you stamp, pay 10 ringgit before 31st of December this year, you no need to pay any penalty. All right? Last one. Contract pengajian yang blah, 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 blah. That means next year, January onwards, you are compulsory to stamp any employment contract within 30 days after signature. If you don't stamp, you need to pay penalty according to Stamp Act 1949. So these are the 3 things. So when I read this, you know lah, government like to talk, then after that finally they U-turn, right? So I better ask the officer, bite lah, saya tanya officer, confirm tak perlu stamp ah? Itu officer kata, you tengok bye-bye you tengok bye-bye. Dia tak pernah kata tak perlu stamp oh. Okay, I show you one more time I zoom for you The officer directly asked me to open up this kenyataan media in front of him and then he explained one by one. Amoy, ada banyak orang salah faham tau. Kontrak pengajian yang dimutamakan sebelum 1 Januari 2025 diberi pengecualian duty stamp. No need to pay stamp duty 10 ringgit. No need to pay penalty 100 ringgit. Did they mention no need to stamp? Did they mention no need to stamp? No. So the officer said, you have to stamp. You still have to stamp. The reply is like that. When I visited them on 9th of June, I asked one more time. So they said, see, you log into the stamphasil.government.my, this website, and then you request an account. After you log in, you need to submit all your previous employment contract. You do a stamping. When you do the stamping, they will ask you the date. When the system updated, this is 2025. They notify this is before 2025. Let's say the date is 2024, 2019, or 2008. They will notify this as pengecualian duty stamp, and you no need to pay anything. After you click submit, you wait for 2-3 days, you will receive their stamp cert. Once you get the stamp cert, then it's time for you to relax. Okay, some people, they don't understand what is stamp cert. Let me show you one example, okay? Macam ini punya. Sigil stamp. Okay, macam ini punya. Pernah tengok tapi you tak perlu bayar. So this is from the officer. The officer mentioned to me saying that banyak orang salah faham. Masih perlu stamping. Tapi tak perlu bayar duty stamp 10 ringgit itu. Tak perlu bayar penalti 100 ringgit itu. Sure not. Outside a lot of people say no need to stamp already. Then itu officer kata, up to you. From my advice, the officer said very nicely up to you. So I said, if let's say the company die don't want to stamp, can or not? Up to you. Okay, ini they say in Malay lah, my Malay not so good lah. It depends on your company lah. Now, see, there are two choices only. One choice, now you submit and stamp through this stamphasil.government.my, take you few minutes, and then you get the sigil cert, you boleh tidur. So that means you can relax already lah. No need to pay anything, no need to worry any penalty. Because this is free now. Free, totally free. The second choice, you don't do anything. Yeah, 100 people, very difficult to upload, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you don't do anything, can, no problem. Tapi saya tak boleh jamin in future nanti itu law dia tukar lagi, itu government dia nak tukar itu regulation, dia nak charge balik itu penalty, saya tak tahu This is what the officer mentioned. So from the way he mentioned, I would strongly recommend you all take out all your 7 years, the past 7 years contract, employment contract, and then just submit through stamphasil.government.my, few minutes only, no need to pay anything. Then you will get the sigil cert, you just simpan for future. Then no penalty at all, free. From today, from January 2025, you submit already, you need to pay the stamp duty 10 ringgit, no penalty. From 1st of January 2026 onwards next year, you must pay within 30 days. If more than 30 days, let's say within 3 months, your penalty is 10% or 50 ringgit, whichever is higher. Or if you are more than 3 months, 100 ringgit or 20% of stamp duty, whichever is higher. Okay, so this is stamping timeline. I would like to update you what LHDL officer told me lah. So it's up to you whether you want to stamp or not. This is your choice already. I already do my part. I myself is a director of my own Sendirian Berhad. After I listen to this officer, I quickly go to draft a offer letter and then go to stamp by myself lah. Okay. All right. Then what document need stamp duty? Document that requires stamping, the left side, employment contract or your offer letter. If let's say you offer to intern, no need. If you offer to a probationary staff, after probation, they will become your employee one, that one need employment contract. That is called employment contract. Internship one, no need. Yeah, employment contract need. Letter of transfer if involve new employment. Let's say today you resign from this company A and then you join company B, but A and B are sister company. If involve new employment, that means your company need to submit CP22. CP22 means, got new employment already. Then you need to submit CP22. So the LHDA officer, they say they will actually tackle your Form E. Form E, tiap-tiap tahun you kata ada 10 staff. Form E ada 10 staff. Tapi you tak pernah hantar CP22. So kalau you tak ada hantar CP22, kami boleh audit lah. 200 sampai 20,000 satu keping lah. Then, kalau you ada Form E, ada CP22, maknanya saya tahu you ada berapa staff. Kalau you ada 10 staff, tapi saya tak pernah tengok you ada stamping employment contract 10 kali, saya datang cari you lah. So this is something that you need to understand. LHDN, they have Stamp Act, they have Income Tax Act. So, letter of transfer, if involving new employment, you need to do stamping. Fixed term contract, including renewal after expiry. For example, you hire somebody who are more than 60 years old, and every 6 months you give them a fixed term contract. You confirm you can work for another 6 months. Okay, stamp, 10 ringgit. For example, you send somebody go to overseas. After you go back, come back to Malaysia, you learn all these skills already. You need to bond with our company for 2 years. Okay, okay, stamp, fixed term contract. Second one, document that is exempted, for example, promotion. Congratulations, you are promoted, become general manager. Congratulations, this is your bonus letter for 3 months bonus. Congratulations, you get a 10% annual increment letter. Congratulations, now you are very hardworking. I would like to transfer you to another branch in Johor. So from Penang to Johor, still the same Sendirian Berhad, not a new employment, no need document stamping. Secondment letter, not a new employment. Okay, now you are being promoted already. You accept this as a secondment letter. Not a new employment, no need stamping. Okay, that's all for the stamping one. Now I have 19 questions. I'm going one by one. Director need to prepare employment contract, need to stamping? Yes, because director, if you are Sendirian Berhad director, you are also considered an employee, so that you also receive a EA form and your IC is inside the Form ECP8D. Resign staff also need to stamp or not. This depends on whether you submitted the form CP22 before or not. If yes, then stamp lah. Before 2025 one, also stamp lah. Free one mah. Itulah tidak cakap terang-terang. Betul. Have you sharing the slide? I can't see it because you don't open your laptop, is it? Everyone can see the slide except you. So I hope you already see your slide. Have to stamp only exemption penalty. And yes, you are right, Joey. Yes, still need to stamp, but only exempted, no need to pay 10 ringgit and 100 ringgit. Should be submit is confirmation letter of employee, no letter offer, right? Confirmation letter of employee, not letter offer, right? Okay, you need to understand what is employment contract. Employment contract means you offer, they accept. So layman term, we call this offer letter. But if let's say the real world, we call this employment contract. I offer you, your commencement work is next month, 1st of July, right? So if let's say 1st of July, you come, work for 1 month, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, I will give you basic salary 2,000 plus EPF plus so. You entitled for how many leave after your probation period? That is offer letter, right? According to our layman term. But in STEM Act, this is what we call employment contract. It is not confirmation letter of employee. Yeah, clear? That is offer letter need to stamp. Tenancy agreement which not stamped need to do also before 20. Tenancy agreement later, not later, sorry, today is not about rental. We already covered this, Serena. Please log into your text 202 and then you go to the April update. We talk about rental. Everything rental is inside there. Tenancy agreement template lah, what to take note on tenancy agreement lah, how are you going to stamp this tenancy agreement lah, if you don't stamp, how much is the penalty lah, all this I already mentioned there. April update. If you are e-invoice 202 member, log into e-invoice 202, go to chapter 11, see the team update, rental, tenancy agreement, everything is there. May I know if the yearly contract means every year renew need to submit to stamp again or not? If that is the fixed term contract, that means 6 months you stamp one, 6 months you stamp one, that one you need stamp. If employment contract satu kali saja, I hire you here, you work for 10 years, okay? Then work continuously, no need every year stamp, only one time. Those whom already resign, already answered. If for contract for service also need to stamp, that one is called service agreement, different thing. Service agreement is under service agreement stamp duty according to ad valorem rate, which is 0.1%. So this one you need to take note. If let's say you deal a subcon, main con, and you provide this project, service is 300,000, you need to stamp the service agreement, 300,000 plus 0.1%. That is different. Now the huru hara thing is employment contract stamping. The kenyataan media is only talk about the employment contract, not other contract yet. According to the officer, yet. Right? But servicing agreement is always need to stamp one, all this while. What should we submit? Offer letter. Employment contract lah. Offer letter means employment contract. Part-time staff. Okay, this one very special, part-time. When you all talk about part-time means you must pay them EPF and so. Now this one no play, because last month I actually had this conversation with EPF officer. I also buy the Akta Kumpulan Wang Simpanan. So that is the things that I'm reading now. According to this KWSP EPF things, as long as you talk about part-time, that is your stuff. You need to stamp the employment contract and you need to pay them EPF. So if I say this is not your stuff, it's a freelance, then you better don't call them part-time. Otherwise, you violate the EPF law. Right? Director who receive monthly salary and work for his own, does he need to sign any, like me? Just I already mentioned, I am myself working in Anyway 96 Sendirian Berhad. I prepare my own offer letter, sign myself, and I submit to stamp. So it's free. Free means I no need to pay anything. All right? Okay, it's enough. I have too many questions. I cannot finish everything today. Now let me continue with e-invoice updates. If you are ready, please give me 333. Okay, Right, so the e-invoice updates happen in 5th of June. I already expecting this coming soon because why? July we start already. But according to my experience, I train so many times, 80% of the people still don't know what is e-invoice. So the government has no choice. Nobody is ready with e-invoice for the phase 3. Phase 1, phase 2, no choice. They are big company, compliant. But phase 3 banyak orang macam ini relax, wait and see lah. Nanti itu government dia akan tukar punya lah. They will lie handbrake one lah. Then until June, I know already they will sure update something one. So you see, I do a correct timing of this update you need. So this is the e-invoice update. On 5th of June, they mentioned postponement again. Okay, so what is the update? E-invoice guideline. It's already changed since 2023. Until today, 14 times already. So if let's say you see here, I have no place to continue, so I do the second line. There will be some more. There will be some more. Okay, no worries. I will always with you. All right, on this, 5th of June 2025, they came out the latest guideline, specific guideline 4.2, and also the general guideline 4.4. So in this, the new guideline, this is the most important part, whereby previously only we have 3 phase. Then this year, February, they add another 1 phase. And then this year, June, they add another phase. So we have total of 5 phases now. So it's up to you whether you are from which phase. So if you are saying that I'm a freelance, I don't have company one, normally you no need to do. But the problem is if you don't do, all right, if you don't do, then people that want to hire you, they might think twice. If I hire you, you cannot give me e-invoice. I go to another accounting firm, they can give me e-invoice. In order to safeguard my future risk, I would like to choose for those with e-invoice. So many freelancers, they have this feedback to me. Not I say one, not I say one. It's the freelance accountant, they come to me, they say, "Wow, jialat, man, I have a lot of SME business owner. They ask me for e-invoice. But according to the guideline, I'm not more than 500,000, I don't need to do, But they say if let's say they don't want, I don't give them e-invoice, they don't want to give me the sales already. So how? This is also what we call supply chain effect. Why government want to do it face by face? Bukan semua orang satu kali sekaligus buat. It's because supply chain effect. When the big one already do, already done, already do also later, everyone do, you are ikan bilis. If you don't do, you are going to eliminated from this business circle. So this is what the government want to emphasize lah. If you don't do, it's okay. Later you don't complain, no skills like that lor. You know lah. So this is how we say we got strategy one. So e-invoice deadline for businesses with revenue below 5 million revised on 5th of June. This one happened is 5th of June. But again, you need to read very carefully, Don't believe in the second-hand sources. You go to read the real source, the first-hand source. They say temporary only, If you know how to read Chinese, it's temporary. This moment exempted. Temporary means what? In future, everyone do already, they will also come out a news. You see lah, they shock come out a news one So they come out a news say now everyone need to do. Jialat. You understand what does it mean? They want to focus on big company first. So below 500,000, you're not ready. You shut up first lah. Later, when all the big company do already, I got the knife. Shuck. You want to do or not? Don't want to do? Like that. So this is where you need to understand. Only temporary at this current moment, no need to do. Exempted. So this is the latest guideline, screenshot from version 4.4 e-invoice guideline. You see number 5. Who no need to do? Number 5. Taxpayer with an annual turnover or revenue of less than 500,000. No need to do. Wow, this is another new thing. Besides, they have another phase come out. They now have another new rules, which is the number 8. Activity that require e-invoice to be issued for each transaction and consolidated e-invoice would not be allowed. So previously, when you attended my class, I only told you there are 7 industry cannot consolidate. There are 7 industry they cannot consolidate. Now I need to change my language lah. I got 8 industry cannot do consolidate. This one mentioned any single transaction with a value exceeding 10,000, I don't care what industry are you, it must be a single e-invoice. You cannot consolidate these sales. Note that this will be effective starting from 1st January. Okay, so people ask me, like that lah. If let's say I do a sales 15,000, right? And then I don't want to do this e-invoice and the customer also don't want to give me TIN and IC. Then can I split the bill or not? 8,000 and 7,000. Then can already, no need to do e-invoice. Can. if you are doing service lah. If you are selling one sofa, okay, your stock is one unit. How are you going to split two bill? 0.5 unit sofa and 0.5 unit sofa. Cannot be, right? So they have certain things lah. As long as your single transaction is more than 10,000, you need to get the customer TIN, IC, and also their details. Because these are the area LHDN want to track our lifestyle. Hey, you are only admin ma, how you can buy bullion? Oh, actually I saved since young and then now I can afford to buy this 20 million punya pink bullion, no? Can believe or not? Cannot believe ma, right? So now LHDN want to track your lifestyle lah. So siapa yang ada duit banyak, mereka pergi beli lantai. Bukan lantai, sorry land called what lah? Property lah, land. Okay, land. And then after that, you build a bungalow. And then you ask the contractor to renovate sampai macam istana. So cantik oh. And then you buy Mercedes using cash. And then you get the agent, you pay the agent, you must also do the sell bill invoice. You cannot consolidate. You must get this agent name, IC, TIN number. So all these 8 activities cannot consolidate. All right. So now I stop for a while. This is the update from the guideline only. Guideline only. So I see how many questions I have. Oh, 5 questions only. Very good. The one below 500 sales is based on which year? 2022. Later I will cover this. Don't worry. This annual turnover referring to 2022. If the company only started in, okay, all this I will cover later. Don't worry. Now, when shall we start, right? Later I will cover. Okay, now let's do a refreshment or revision for the people who already attended my class, or you are totally new in this invoice, is okay. Let us have a quiz time. I have 10 questions which involve the new updates from frequently asked question which published 2 days ago. All right. So now I need to share with you this quiz. And everyone, please prepare your chat box. Okay. Quiz. Okay. Quiz number 1. Now we're going to start this quiz time on question number 1. What is an e-invoice? It is a digital representative of transaction between in the format of A, XML JSON, or PDF JPEG. A or B, please put into the chat box. Huyo, Shabas. Everyone correct. Very good. The answer is XML JSON. When you want to submit to LHDN My Invoice, you need to submit using XML JSON. No need to worry. Your service provider, the software, will help you to do. Not PDF. You cannot submit PDF to My Invoice portal one. Cannot. Okay, so the answer is A. Very good. All of you correct. Stop the answer. Now go to the question number 2. There are 2 e-invoice transmission mechanisms. One is My Invoice portal, which is free, provided by LHDN. Everyone can log in. The second one is API, application programming integration. That means interface. Your SQL, AutoCAD, UBS, Million, your middleware. That link your current accounting software to LHDN. That is the API, like a bridge like that lah. So if a company 1 month has 20 transactions, 20 transaksi, can I use My Invoice portal to issue 12 and then another 8 use API? Can or not? Can or cannot? A or B? Wah, syabasnya. Semua orang bagus, pompipi. So this is correct. All people answer correctly. Because 12 plus 8 equals to 20. You can use My Invoice and API at the same time. But remember to sync lah. Sync. That means whatever that you do in API, you also sync to My Invoice. If you do in My Invoice, you also sync back to your API in order for you to keep the record. Otherwise, nanti you susah payah lah. Why here don't have record one? That day I use My Invoice to submit. So better for you to sync. How to sync? Ask your provider. But please take note. You don't lah, sini 15 keping, sini 9 keping. But you only have 20 pieces transaction. Which means you already double profit. You double issue. Don't do like that, Double issue very serious also. Okay, so this question is to let you know, even though you upgrade a very atas, very canggih API software, but one day the server down, the only backup plan is My Invoice Portal. So you need to learn how to use My Invoice Portal. And many of my students say, I don't think my API will down lor. Most likely is the My Invoice Portal down lor. Okay lah. Okay, either way down lah. All right. Number 3. Ching, ching, ching. Number 3. Is e-invoice applicable to Malaysia transactions only? Yes or no? A or B? Only Malaysia transaction need e-invoice. Correct ke? Betul ke salah? A or B? Wow, you all very good lah. Wow, all e-invoice expert liao. Okay, so the answer is B. No, not only Malaysia transaction, even though you export, import, also need e-invoice or sell bill. All right, including your Agoda Booking.com also need to issue sell bill. Number 4. Ching, ching, ching. Your supplier is implementing e-invoice on January 2026. That means your supplier is small one lah, 1 million to 5 million sales one. Then you are starting e-invoice on July. Next month you start already. The supplier provided you with handwritten receipt. How should you do? A, we have to issue sell bill invoice. B, I have to force that supplier to start the implement now. C, transition period, apapun boleh, handwritten receipt as long as got the letterhead or the chop or the person full name, IC, TIN number, then can already. A, B, or C? Wow, you all very good leh. I no need to teach liao. Okay, the answer is C. You no need to force others to to issue you e-invoice. You also no need to issue sell bill. Everything you can be accepted. Okay, normal invoice pun boleh. Number 5. Ching, ching, ching. We are starting on July 2025. Now asking client to fill up the form on their TIN and business registration number. The SSN number, we need the 12-digit one, the new one, and the TIN is their company TIN. But the client doesn't know what is the TIN because he is an enterprise, sole proprietorship. So what TIN he need to give you? A, sole proprietor IG TIN, or B, the enterprise employer number majikan number. Wow, I really can tapao liao. I no need to teach liao. You all so clever. Yeah, the answer is A, IG TIN. Okay, hey, these are all too easy for you all, huh? Okay. Now I give you a little bit hard one, We issue invoice on 2022. After implementing e-invoice, client return the good now or in 2026 or 2027 and request CN. CN also need e-invoice ma. But during CN, the field of original e-invoice reference number, what should we fill up? Sebab kami tak ada original e-invoice ma. So apa yang perlu fill up? A, original internal accounting running number. That means your SQL or AutoCount punya invoice number. Or B, not applicable. This one a little bit hard already, right? Oh, so hard, you all still correct. Majority of you correctly. Okay, the answer is B. LHDN only care about their e-invoice UIN number. They don't care whatever SQL, AutoCount, UBS punya accounting running number. So the answer is not applicable. Okay lah, I give you very hard one now. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, very hard liao. Danny has two company. Company A is Enterprise 2022, sales turnover 350,000. Partnership 580,000. Does Danny need to comply e-invoice for the company or not? A, yes, but only for company B because more than 500,000. B, yes, for both company because both also under Danny's name. C, don't know. Hey, you all know all the answer one. Why? Okay, the answer is B, for both companies. Majority of you are right. Now, this one is the latest one, updated on 15th of June, which is a few days ago. For sole proprietorship, that means you don't form a separate legal entity. What does it mean by separate legal entity? For example, LLP, Sendirian Berhad. These three are separate legal entity. If your customer want to sue them. Sue the company, not you. You won't go bankrupt. But if let's say sole prop and partnership, the customer not happy, they sue you, sue until you bankrupt, you need to sell your own property. Yeah, so there is no separate legal entity. When there is no separate legal entity, all your total, once you hit 500,000, you need to do e-invoice. Yeah, even though one already hit, another one not yet hit, you also need to do. Huh? Okay, number 8. Sarah, just now got two companies. Now also got two companies. Sendirian Berhad companies. Subsidiary. ABC below 500. XYZ above 500. So Sarah need to do e-invoice or not? Yes lah. For those that more than 500 lah. Because Sendirian Berhad ma. B lah for both company lah. C lah don't know lah. This one hard layout, you see. Got people answer differently, oh. Okay lah, finally. So all of you, your standard very high. That means if let's say quiz 1 to 10, you can score all correct, means you already 80% expert. Okay, so depends on how many marks you score. Right, now look at this. Sarah has two Sendirian Berhad. So supposedly only B ma, correct or not? But the keyword is subsidiary. Ching, ching, ching. So, subsidiary, everyone need to do. The answer is boy, boy. So, this is also latest update on 15th of June. Does the exemption apply to all MSME? No. As long as you are subsidiary, non-individual shareholder or related company, as long as the big one, the HQ do already, let's say like for example, this example, JT Motors is the HQ. RC Cycling is the subsidiary. RC Cycling, only 400,000. So need to do or no need to do? Yes, need to do. Because the HQ already start. The small one, even though below 500, they still need to start from 1st July 2026. Yeah, so this one please take note lah. Kalau you punya boss ada banyak-banyak company subsidiary, jangan ingat, ayah, itu company besar yang perlu buat. Company yang kecil-kecil tak perlu. Salah. Kalau satu buat, semua perlu buat. Okay, next. Number 9. Ching, ching, ching. Johan has one enterprise. 2022 sales was 350,000. His business grow. Wow. Actually, no need to do. See, 2022 below 500 ma. Then his business grow. By September 2026, next year, his sales is 580,000. Oh, hit the threshold 500,000 already. Does Johan need to comply e-invoice on phase 5 or not? But September only, he know 580,000. Should he start on July? Or no need to do lah, since this one 2022 show below 500 ma. C, no answer. Ching, ching, ching. Okay. This one ABC. This one very hard already, you know. Question number 9 is considered difficult. So you answer salah is okay one. No problem one. Okay, don't be hard feeling, okay? So 2022, no need to do, yes. But 2026, you hit all. Once you hit, according to the law, you need to add 2 years. You add 2 years means when? 1st of January, after 2 years, 2026 plus 2 is 2028. So the answer is C. Sini tak ada jawapan. Dia perlu buat tapi start 1st of January 2028. So this is also updated. When will the MSME be required to implement if the annual turnover have reached and exceed 500,000? So since the company has exceed, it is required to implement starting from the 1st January 2028, which is from 1st January in the second year after the year assessment in which the exemption threshold has been surpassed. So in order for you to understand easier, this is a better understanding. Once you hit in 2026, you add another 2 years, you need to do e-invoice in 2028. Tambah 2 tahun. Ya, tambah 2 tahun. Okay, final question. Still the same, Johan. So just now, Johan already hit 580,000 in 2026. But in 2027, he has a very ill sickness. He cannot work. So his sales dropped to 480,000. So now, Johan need to do e-invoice in 2028 or not leh? Yes, no. Oh, wow, very confused don't know jialat liao lah, don't know how Now, this one, go back to the easy one lah, huh? A lot of you already know the answer. The answer is yes, you must do. Once you start, this one also updated 15th of June, huh? Once you start, you cannot stop. All right? Once you start, even though has fallen below the 500,000 threshold, the annual turnover recorded is below the exemption threshold, you will still remain obligated to implement e-invoice. Unless you wind up or you sell the company to others, let other people do the e-invoice. Otherwise, you need to do until you die. Okay, cool, nice. So far so good lah. 1 to 10, how many marks you score? Got 10 out of 10 one or not? Got or not? Siapa? Ada? Good lah, good student, Oh, yeah, May Yong 9. Not bad. Very good. May also 9. Okay, thank you very much. All right, now let's move on. So this is where you need to understand you will remain obligated. Okay, stay tuned for more. I have already updated all the guideline only. Frequently asked question, I update portion. There is another half of the portion I will share later. Stay tuned for more employee reimbursement policy. Some people ask me for employee policy, employer handbook, blah, blah, blah. I will share it today. If you happen to attended all my class before, you are not yet my 202 member, you cannot download all the template. Today, you must stay until the end. When is the end? 12 o'clock. Correct. 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock, I will share you the slide of today and also these are employee reimbursement policy. Okay. For those who are having appointment one, you can leave now because all the update already done. The following one, I would like to share some FAQ and also the team sharing for those who are freelancer and self-employed. All right. Okay. If you have time, you can stay tuned. All right. No problem. Okay, now let's go back to this frequently asked question. A lot of people ask me about this employee handbook is because of this claim. How many of you have this claim issue? Give me C. I got this claim issue. I don't know how. I very messy. I give petty cash lah. Then the employee come back and then they don't know want to give me the receipt or e-invoice lah. And then I ask them to get the e-invoice. Mana tahu itu e-invoice itu company tak ada Ataupun itu e-invoice dia sudah expire Ataupun itu staff dia tak ada dengar saya punya nasihat. Dia tak ambil balik itu e-invoice Macam mana So now I show you the very important thing. This one, you must jot down, Staff also jalat. You as a majikan also jalat. Staff, of course lah, lagi jalat. Betul tak? So to avoid this happen, your staff sure blur one. Your staff very stubborn one. Talk 10 times, you want vomit blood already, they still come back with the receipt, correct or not? So to avoid this happen, you must do this, Please take note. Okay, ready, You must send them to my class, lor. Okay, so if let's say you have any let's say you are a freelance accountant, okay, you have 100 customer or you have 10 customer, you talk to your customer, they don't understand one. I tell you, they will expect you as their accountant, they expect you to issue e-invoice for them. Believe it or not, I have a lot of freelance accountant student. So they tell me, say lo, how am I going to do this? You know what is freelance account or not? That means 1 month only help the client to do one time full bookkeeping, or 1 year only do one time. But now e-invoice cannot wait until December only issue You have to issue every day, every month one Then how? Especially for those who do for this construction company, for this what the what Wu Jing call what Wu Jing hardware shop. So hardware shop every time you sell cement, hello, freelance account help me to issue one e-invoice 1 kg cement 25 ringgit. Wow, like that, how are you going to do freelance? You become part-time already, Betul? So in order to avoid this happen, you tell your customer or your staff to come to my training So before some of you left this room, because you have some other things to do, right? You can just take note my following 2 days class. This is Chinese one. If let's say English one, normally smaller class. Sorry to say that. You see English, today we have, today also quite big class already. This morning I thought small class 79 people only. Oh, now got 254 people already. Normally my English class is smaller one. Today 254. I can tell you later if you free, you come in afternoon. Better don't come in. Take off my seat. Afternoon I get more than 1,000 people. Yeah, so I don't know who can come in because my Zoom got limit seat one. So if let's say you have friend, they are Chinese educated, they want to come in for today updates, you share the link. Not this link, afternoon link, different one. So the Chinese class normally is 2 days because we have a lot of things to talk. Like for example, construction line, they will talk about under table money. Like for example, retail, they will talk about what if the auntie don't want to give you IC. And the service line and the logistic manufacturer they will talk about the workload, everything. So we will give a lot of case studies and brainstorm during the 2 day session. And if you are keen to come, you can PM me for these sessions, or just very simple thing, no need to PM also can. You can direct screenshot this one, share it to your boss if you want to claim using HRDC. Now, if you want to use cash also can. You screenshot this how to say, this page, and then you share it to your friends, and you can let me know lah if you want to earn some passive income. Yeah. One of my student who said that, hey, Annie, you teaching very good, you different from other trainer, can I sell your class or not? I said, sure. And then she go to help me to market lor. That's why my student a lot lor. And then last month, when I pay her that time, wow, she very happy. She's just an normal admin clerk in a company. So she attended my class, and then she said, very good, very good. And then she has a lot of friends who are also admin clerk, and also friends who are doing business. So she just blast and do some social media blasting. And then she earned 4,200 last month from me. Yeah, because of selling my class. Yeah, so I need to sell bill her lor. Because she is like a agent, dealer, distributor. So I need to sell bill her. So if any one of you, you have a lot of friends, like for example, freelance account, you have 10 companies, they want to come, then you invite them to come. But you must make sure you tell me who are they. Otherwise, I am not the organizer. So some of you, you may not know. I'm just a trainer. I'm good in talking. I'm good in training. I specialize on training only. I develop my slide, all these update. I spend a lot of time talking to LHDN. But the thing is, when it comes to paperwork register all these are not my type. So you need to let me know, oh, your friend is this. And I tell the organizer, this, come or not. The organizer said, yeah, come already. And then I need to release the commission to you. Clear? All right, now next move on. If let's say you tell me, no lah, Annie, I'm just freelance, I want to get a free one, can also. But today you already attend, then you no need to attend anymore, because same thing. Same thing but different perspective. Like for example, you are from freelance, self-employed, right? Our seminar not yet finished. Another 2 hours. I will tell you what to do, what to expect, and what to prepare. All the templates I will give it to you for self-employed and freelancer. Then Mandarin version to this afternoon, and this Friday one is retail shop, retailer. So that means they have walk-in customer one, a lot of walk-in customer, wholesale, distributor. All this is called retailer lah. So the Mandarin one morning, you see 2 hours only. Today you have 3 hours because you have 1 hour latest update lah. And then 2 to 4 o'clock English. Construction is English, also 2 hours, and Mandarin version also 2 hours. Yeah, so all this is the same thing, just from different perspective. Once you attend this one, you no need to attend the rest one. Clear? Okay, next. I will stop for a while to answer some of the questions before I proceed to the freelancer, part-timer, subcon contract wages. If you have time, you stay tuned. If you don't have time, for those who are working for other employer one, you can leave already. Bye-bye. Okay, now let me answer some of your question in the chat box. Joey. For revenue calculation, have to include everything. Everything. Gross revenue. If we freelance below 500 but still decide to do, can voluntarily do. You can, once you start, you better don't stop. Once you start, you better don't stop. If you want to stop one, you do it in the pre-prod testing environment. Later, I will also share. As long as, okay, since I'm talking about pre-prod, later I will going to give you the bonus. So if let's say you want to follow me for the bonus, you must have your MyText password with you. Yeah, so I want to activate your QR code. Many of you already activate before, but if you still don't know what is that, let me explain. The bonus is like that. Now today, okay, let me stop share and let you see my face first. Okay, so let's say today I play something in the cafe. I want to use touch and go. I use my handphone, scan their QR code and pay. Or they ask me to open up my touch and go QR code and they scan me, correct or not? Either I scan them or they scan me. In future, e-invoice also the same. You want to get e-invoice to claim company or claim personal tax relief, you need to open up your My Invoice Portal app, you scan their QR code to get the e-invoice, or they scan your QR code to get your details so that they can issue the e-invoice under your name. So that's why later I'm going to give you this bonus. Many people still don't know how to activate, so I'm going to teach you step by step. If you want to follow me later around 12, around 11, that is, you need a MyText password. Okay, so that is it. Let me continue. Where is the answer? Okay, as long as same shareholder or majority same share, as long as one company above 5, then need to implement e-invoice, right? And need to implement at the same time as the main company. Oh, not the same time. Okay, for this question, I asked LGN actually, I go back to the quiz question. Just now there's one quiz. This one. Number 8. Read this carefully. The exemption applies to all category. Individual, partnership, company, kooperasi, or persatuan with an annual turnover below 500,000. However, the exemption does not apply to the following taxpayer ABC. A. Taxpayer with non-individual shareholder with annual turnover or revenue at least 500. That means what? This is a company A. This is a company B. Company B, siapa dia punya boss? Oh, dia punya shareholder 51% owned by company A, Sendirian Berhad. This is what we call non-individual shareholder. This one, below 500,000. Let's say this is only 300,000, but this one already 1 million. This one need to do also. But by when? This one 1 million so they start 1st January, maybe 1.5 million 2026. Then this one start when? This one start on 1st July 2026, the last phase. By right, they no need to do one but because the exemption not apply on this person. Even though below 500, this person need to do, B need to do, because the major shareholder, not major shareholder the shareholder is a non-individual even though they only own 20%. B also need to do on the last phase. B. Taxpayer is a subsidiary of a holding company with blah, blah, blah. That means either this is not a shareholder, but A and B is a holding company and subsidiary. Okay, C. Taxpayer has related company joint venture with annual turnover, blah, blah, blah. For example, this Mr. A own a manufacturing plant, start on phase 2, very big company. Started already. But this Mr. A, 100% shareholder, Mr. A also formed a partnership. A and his sister, B. This is a partnership. And the partnership only do rental income, 50,000, let's say. Hey, this one no need to do one, But because of related company, what does it mean by related? No this one do manufacturing, this one do rental, no related. In the Income Tax Act, related company means human being. Ada relationship. Suami isteri. Brother, sister. Related company. Joint venture lah. Okay. But over here, I ask a lot of officer, they have different answer. I ask the final one, which is the 24 hours hot link. You all can call to LHDN one, the My Invoice Portal. They will answer one. And I always call one. All right. And I always see the LHDN officer at the branch. Because why? I need to understand their interpretation as well. But I asked 6 or 7 already up to now. They have all different interpretation. There is no clearly statement stated related company means what? Because after I checked, Income Tax Act said related company under transfer pricing document guideline, it's anything brother, sister, swami, isteri. Let's say this is swami 100%, this is isteri 100%. This is also called related company. Oh, like that one. Then, according to SSM Company Act, is talking about 20% share. Then, according to Income Tax Act 1967, something like that, I can't remember the paragraph already. They saying that related company means A own more than 75% of B. So which one to follow? That's why I asked all the 7 or 8 officer, they all have a different answer. As long as suami isteri mesti nak buat. Semua perlu buat lah. Some they say, it's only for those like, for example, joint venture. This is Facebook, this is WhatsApp. They buy over, like this, need to do. Some people say this is manufacturing, this is another arm for marketing, then need to do. So different answer. That is why I am still waiting for the black and white write up from the LHDN officer. I asked many times already. They haven't give me a black and white. Okay, clear? Answer a question on that. Okay, it's time for me to move on. Okay. This one, your screenshot already, Okay. So, who are you? Do you need to issue e-invoice? Now, if you are ready with self-employed, give me S. S. Self-employed, freelancer. Okay. Do you need to issue e-invoice, freelancer, part-timer, subcon, contract wages? I'm very confused whether we need or no need. So this is where we specialize on freelancer and part-timer, subcon. Now I ask you a few questions first to identify what is your background and identity. Have you submitted e-filing before? Like for example, every one of us, as long as it's Malaysia citizen, we need to submit tax filing every year, as long as you are more than 18 years old, Malaysian citizen. So if you receive employment income, you need to submit BE form. If you receive business income, you need to submit form B. Now let me ask you, Daniel is a freelance trainer. He works with a lot of training providers. Like me like me. I have different bosses one. Daniel did not register a company with SSM. That means he is a freelance, you need a trainer to train on Excel. Okay, I can. After train already, get 2,000. All right. And then, you want to train on NLP? Okay, I can. Train already, get 2,000. You want communication skill? Okay, I can. Like that. Okay, no invoice one, no SSM, no support, no partnership. Every time after conducting a training, he receives money from the training providers, yearly income total 120,000. So this person need to submit BE form ke B form. Daniel. 1 or 2? 1 or 2. Now, this is a trainer example. Let's say you are a freelance accountant. Then you just change the word freelance accountant. I don't have SSM one. Like that. Okay. So the answer, many of you write BE or jialat man. Okay. According to Income Tax Act 1967, 1967 is an Income Tax Act Malaysia 68 one is India one. Okay, so when you have doing some activity, you keep on doing some activity and you generate income. That is your business income. Income Tax Act talk about income. They don't care whether you got company or not. So when you receive money as a business income, you need to fill up Form B, not BE. 2023 November, there is one ladies kena sued by LHDN to the High Court. The penalty is 500,000 because never fill up Form B. Don't play, freelancer. All right? LHDN really will penalty you, kawan. Another one. If you want to talk about company, that is under Company Act. 2016, if not mistaken, the latest one. So you don't bergaul-gaul, you don't mix with LHDN and company. LHDN, they don't care whether you got company or not. As long as you're business income, you need to declare Form B. Clear? So now, as a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if you still not yet file in your Form B, this month end is the due date, and they give you another 6-month grace period until 15th of July. But I strongly recommend you all to submit this week. Why? Better don't tell. Okay, so continue. According to Badges of Trade, LHDN looking at your profit-seeking motive. If you do a business or you do some activity, the action, the motive is to seek profit. That kena badges of trade already. Now, badges of trade, you heard like something alien, but in income tax or in the whole world taxation framework, it is something that is very common. It's a benchmark. Kalau you ada profit seeking motive, maknanya you buat business. Inilah business income. For example, I give you some example. I like Rolex. So I am a watch collector. So I buy Rolex a lot. After I buy, I keep. One day, my good friend come to my house. Wow, this one limited edition. I want. I buy from you lah. When you buy that time, how much? 100,000. Now I want to buy from you. How much? 500,000. Yeah, okay. So my friend willing to pay 500,000. The 400,000 is a capital gain. Capital gain. Because why? I'm the hobby, the watch collector. So I long time, I only sell this one watch. So this 400,000, bulat masuk my pocket. No need to pay tax because that is capital gain. However, if you buy Rolex, and then after that, hey, you want to buy or not? Hey, you want to buy or not? Hey, you want to buy or not? Profit-seeking motive. Then it kena lah. Badges of trade, and you need to pay business income tax. Let's say just now, the customer buy from me 500,000, I earn 400,000. 400,000, I need to pay tax. So it depends on what kind of trade you are doing lah. So the frequency of transaction, the first scenario just now, my friend buy one, just long time, one off only. But if let's say you trade Rolex, it's like every month you sell one or every 3 months you sell one. So that is called a frequency. LHDN will depends on this to identify whether you need to pay income tax or not. Also, same goes to your cryptocurrency, Bitcoin trading. All right, many people, you need to take note of your trading. So I want to share with you, all this is because I want to prove Daniel is doing business. He need to submit Form B. The answer is Form B. So if you do something consistently and you collect money, you need to ask yourself this question, freelancer. Do you have a boss, one boss? This boss is employer, majikan. Do you receive EA from this person or not? Do you have a boss or not? So I give you an illustration. Now this is Daniel lah. Wow, very handsome. He's a trainer, freelance trainer, or what is the situation? Let me ask this person. Hey Daniel, hi. Do you have a boss that pays you basic salary, EPF and SOCSO or not when you do training? Oh, actually I don't have leh. I have many training providers. I'm a freelance. That means siapa mau saya punya training, dia bagi saya duit lah. Like that. So I am on my own. I don't have basic salary. I don't have EPF also. I don't have EA form. So this is what we call business income. When it is a business income, then this Daniel need to issue e-invoice whenever Daniel want to collect money. Right. Another situation. Okay, so this is a contract for service, we call business income. Now, I want to introduce you this word because in Income Tax Act or e-invoice guideline, they talk about this, contract for service. Okay, if let's say I ask this Daniel, hey Daniel, do you have a boss give you basic salary EPS also? Oh, yeah. This boss very on time. Every month end will pay me salary and give me payslip, EPF also, EIS. Very good. No worries. Your boss will give you EA and report your income through Form E CP8D. No e-invoice is required from Daniel. This is what we call contract of service. Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, if you are freelance, you need to identify your identity. Are you receiving business income or are you receiving employment income? Can you type into the chat box? B or E? Or both also ada, you letak B, E, like that. Do you understand where are you? You clear? Yeah, because some people, they actually do employment, but Saturday, Sunday, they go to do their own business. Also can, BE. Some people, they only work in-house. That means they only a worker. Then E. Some people, they have their own business. Then B. So you know exactly where are you. Right, let me continue. Haven't finished the story. Okay. So, in-house trainer, what does it mean by in-house trainer? That means this particular person work in a company with a majikan, contract of service. So according to contract of service, there are various challenges, blah, blah, blah. So these people, this scenario, not required to issue e-invoice. Employment income is not, no need e-invoice or sell bill. No e-invoice is required. Luckily, I have a boss who pay me salary every month. So if let's say you have a boss pay you salary every month, you no need to worry about e-invoice already. You no need to issue. You no need to issue at all. Employment income, mileage, all this, no need e-invoice. No need. Okay. Now, this is a different case. If you are a freelance trainer, that means every time you train for other people, or every time you get your business income from different bosses, that is contract for service. If it is a contract for service, the obligation to issue e-invoice lies with the supplier. You are the supplier. You give the training service. Or if you are a freelance accountant, you give the full bookkeeping service. So you are the supplier. You need to issue e-invoice. Right? E-invoice is required to collect money from the training providers or from the boss. Now I give you this is back to the basic. Not some, a lot of trainers out there, I hear lah, I also attended their class one to see how the market sounds, how they tell the story lah. Most of them, they tell you, hey, in order to prove this expense, you need to sell bill. Pernah dengar ini? If yes, give me one. If you want to prove this expense, you must sell bill. If they don't have an e-invoice for you, you must sell bill. Got all this one thing also same lah. I listen the same thing from that these few trainers lah. Please careful all these are wrong information Alright. So now let me introduce to you the Income Tax Act, Section 4, classes of income. We have 6 types of income. Let's say I use back that Daniel as the example. So this is a Daniel. Daniel, after train already, wow, get a lot of money. He's a freelance trainer. So this 100,000 is not from the boss. It's not from the boss. It's from the different training providers pay him directly. So the LHD auditor go to audit this Daniel. Hi Daniel, I want to audit you. This 100,000, apa sumber wang ini apa class income ini adakah ini employment income? Do you have a EA form? Oh, tak ada. Saya freelance trainer, saya tak ada majikan. Oh, adakah anda simpan duit dalam FD dan dapat ini interest Oh, bukan. Ini saya dapat dari training. Oh, ini bukan, ini bukan. Adakah ini royalty anda ataupun sewa anda? Oh, tak ada. Saya tak ada rumah. Saya tak ada tulis buku pun. Adakah ini pension anda? Bukan. Adakah ini capital gain anda? Adakah anda jual apa-apa barang? Then you dapat itu proceed. Tak ada. Ini dari training. So, if other classes of income you are not for B, C, D, E, F, means you are A. A is what? Business income. Alright? So, freelancer, you are collecting business income. Individual who is conducting business. There are many trainers out there say freelancer is individual who is not conducting business. Then why you collect money? You help me train, you don't want to do business, right? Then no need to pay money lah. Do it for free, charity. So if let's say you collect money and you frequently do something to collect money, that is business income. If it is a business income, means you are the person who are collecting business income, means you are the person who is conducting business. So with this, I know that many of you feel like, that means I need to do lah. Okay, no worries. There are exemption ma. As I mentioned to you, the latest news saying that below 500,000 no need. See properly, below 500,000 no need. Yeah, I train, but annually I only train about 20 days or 30 days. I only earn 120,000 like that only ma, not many. So how? No need to do lor. No need to do. You are right. But if no need to do, then how? So this is the answer. For you, freelancer, you are not required to issue e-invoice or sell bill. For tax purposes, the receipt or any existing document issued by the above mentioned person, which is freelancer below 500,000, would be used as proof of expense. So let's say now I am the training provider, I want to pay you money. I need e-invoice. You tak ada? Oh, tak apa. I ambil you punya receipt ke invoice ke sudah cukup. No need self-bill. So, just now I mentioned you need e-invoice, right? Business income, right? Now, because of the guidelines say below 500,000, any invoice or payment voucher can be used. So this is the, according to the latest guideline 5th of June guideline, 2025. All right. Now, when to start? Let me continue this part first. Because some of the trainer, even though they are less than 500,000, maybe one day they become 520,000 leh. Correct or not? Yeah. So some of you, you say, no lah, I voluntarily want to do because I want to get more business, something like that. Also can. Like when to start, how to determine when to start, based on which year assessment, relaxation period need to apply or not lah. So all this is regards to freelancers. First of all, you need to look at your annual sales turnover 2022. What you need to do now? You need to go to look at your annual sales turnover report in 2022. Audited report, if you are Sendirian Berhad LLP. If you are a no SSM1, then you look at your B form or your business income. Then your second one is your boss, your customer, you need to talk to them. And the supplier, you need to talk to them. And then My Invoice Portal, you need to activate. API or middleware, which software you want to use. Number 5, later I will help you all to activate your QR. And you need to understand what is matching grant to get the grant from the government. Finally, staff claim, I will also cover later. So now the first step, what you need to do is, you walk back to your office. Go and get your 2022 punya audited report. And depends on this, the latest schedule, to determine when you need to start. If you tell me, no, I'm start 2023, 2024, then how? I don't have 2022 audited report, or my 2022 don't have sales, not yet commenced. How? Now prepare your chat box. There are 3 questions for you. First, Johan has one enterprise since 2022. 2022 sales was 450,000. That means no need to do lah. According to the guideline, more than 500 only need to do ma. Less than 500 no need to do. But his business grow. After 3 years, this year, September 2025, his sales is 1,080,000. More than 1 million. So when does Johan need to comply e-invoice? Now I go back to this that you see. More than 1 million is where? here. That means January lah, huh? But how? How to start? When to start? Come. See whether you have friend or you yourself like that or not. Come, put into the chat box. This is Johan. More than 1 million already, oh. More than 1 million already, oh. Oh, Joey is at 2 years. You learned just now, at 2 years, very clever. Okay, so some of you say 1, some of you say 2, some of you say add another 2 years. All right, the answer, very confirm, July. Yeah, very confirm, July. Before the FAQ came out 2 days ago, it still don't know. But after the FAQ came out 2 days ago, this is the one that I want to share you all. If my business in 2022 did not reach 500,000, how should I determine my e-invoice? So look at your year assessment 2023, 2024, 2025. Any of this year, subsequently year, reach or exceed 500,000, you need to start 1st July 2026. Not add another 2 years, man. That is only when it is year assessment 2026, baru you hit the 500,000. Now I'm talking about 23, 24, 25, you hit your threshold. Then you need to start on phase 5, not 2028 or. Now, the second one. Yo-Yo has one new enterprise commence on 2025. The sales, no need to do. Her business grow, and by September 2026, this one I give you the answer already. Her sales is 580,000. So when does Yo-Yo need to comply? Just now is July, right? But this one, because she hit in 2026 onwards. So the answer is 2028. Add another 2 years. So you make sure you know when you start your e-invoice. Don't do salah tau. Alright. This is the one that I showed you just now earlier in the morning. Once you exceed beyond 2026, plus another 2 years. Next, which year to start? Last question already. This is Johan. Johan plus Yo-Yo. Johan. So this Johan has one new enterprise, commence on 2023. The sales, no need to do. But September 2024, his sales is 580,000. When does Johan need to comply? Because September 2024, add another 2 years, is 2026, 1st January. Or follow the last phase, which is 2026 July. So I make sure you all understand lah. So that's why I come up these 3 questions. So the answer is 2026 July. Okay, why? Why not add 2 years? Just now you said 2 years. So confusing one. Yeah, the LHDN or LHDN guideline is really confusing, right? I also read many times to make sure it's correct. Right? So this is like this. For new businesses, commencing from the year 2023 to 2025, as long as you hit 500,000, you start 1st July 2026. But if let's say it is 2026 onwards, you implement 1st of July 2026 or upon the operation commencement. However, if not hit, then it will be 1st January in the 2nd year plus another 2 years. Very confusing, right? So I finalize, summarize into this table, flowchart. I believe everyone of you already received this. I sent out in the reminder. 2022 business commence or not? You ask yourself, your business started or not? Oh, yes, started already. So in 2022, your audited report or your management account profit, how much? No, sorry, not profit, sales. Your total revenue, total sales turnover of 2022, how much? More than 500,000 or not? Yes. If yes, very easy. Follow this chart. Phase 3, 5 million to 25 million start next month, July. Phase 4, 1 million to 5 million, January 2026, start next year, January. Phase 5, kalau you punya 2022, the sales is about 600 to 1 million, like that, 500K to 1 million, you start next year, July. Ini faham ah? Kalau you faham, sila letak 1. This one, you all can follow, right? Yeah, this one is the most simplest one. If you have already done the commencement in 2022, more than 500,000, then you follow this one. Very straightforward. But if let's say in 2022, your sales not achieve 500,000, you already got a business, but not achieve 500,000, then it depends. It depends whether your year assessment 2023, 2024, 25 hit 500,000 or not. Your subsequent 3 years got hit more than 500, then you start on phase 5. Okay, if you tell me no war, 22, 23, 24, 25, all below 500K, then suddenly 2026, you hit 500,000, then you add 2 years. Sini boleh, give me 2. Can follow this one? Can follow, Okay, now, the second part is some people say, anyhow, my business very new one, we just formed in 2023 or 2024 or 2025. So 2022 we haven't start business. Langsung tak ada auditor report. Then how? If your business is commenced in 23, 24, 25, start in July if it is more than 500,000. Go back here. If this is a new business, you commence already, as long as it is more than 500,000, you start in July next year, 2026. If your business commence from 2026 onwards, this one special, in the future, now not yet 2026, right? So the guideline already have the future inside. They say if next year onwards, you start your business in 2026, you start in July 2026 or upon commencement. Or if the first year sales below 500, follow the plus 2 years rules. What does it mean? Now, this got an asterisk. After I read, I'm very confused, why? Why after 2026, you ask me to start upon commencement or July? Then after that, you give me another sentence, say that, if let's say your first year not yet hit, then you add another 2 years rule. I commence in 2026 January, let's say. January until November, I not yet hit 500,000. How am I going to start July? So after I read, luckily their frequently asked question got update. They said this one is applicable to not able to meet the exemption scenario. What does it mean? See this. This is something new. If my business commence from 26 onwards, how should I determine? That are not able to meet the e-invoice exemption criteria. That means they are subsidiary or they are non-individual, joint venture, HQ, subsidiary, all this lah. The taxpayer is required to implement e-invoice starting from 1st July or upon the operation commencement date. So they give you a very clear example. Coco Boss Sendirian Berhad is the HQ. They started phase 1. Coco Boss Sendirian Berhad has a new subsidiary, Coco Lock. They cannot come up with a better name, They so Coco Lock. So this Coco Lock, they have to start when? They have to start on 1st September. Because why? Coco Lock commence operation immediately on the same day of incorporation. Means if this doesn't meet the exemption, maknanya saya punya HQ, saya ada HQ punya, then sekarang 2026, HQ say I want to form another subsidiary. So HQ already started e-invoice. When I form the subsidiary, I have to start immediately at the same time with my commencement date. All right. Coco Lock is required to implement e-invoice starting from its operation commencement date. Exactly the same day you open business, you need to do e-invoice already because your HQ is doing. This is only for those commenced after 2026. Okay, so we come into relaxation period. Many people will ask me, hey, relaxation period need to apply or not? The answer is no need. You just need to consolidate and submit 1 month, one time. Let's say you are starting July 2025. I'm not yet ready leh. How? From 1st until 31st, you get total lump sum sales of 100,000. You just do one consolidated e-invoice, submit before 7th of August. You must do this. You no need to apply, you no need to write in email, apa pun tak perlu. You no need to wait for LHDN email. Some people say, hey, I heard that only when you receive LHDN email, then only need to start e-invoice. Wrong. Okay? LHDN has no time to issue email to every one of you. They only issue email to certain company they have submitted annual return. Some of the company, they never submit or not yet submit, then you do not receive the email from LHDN to ask you to start. But you need to start yourself, leh. Okay, so you no need to apply, you no need to do anything. You just need to submit consolidated e-invoice. And if you have a lot of agents, you pay them money, or you have a lot of sell bill scenario, you just need to issue one consolidated sell bill. You no need to issue e-invoice even if the buyer has made a request. No prosecution action. Tak ada denda, ya? Right. So this is a relaxation period. Okay, now let me stop for a while. Stop for a while. Not yet finished. Still got a lot of things to cover. Let me answer a few questions. My business only start on 2025, but holding company has revenue more than 5 million. So this new subsidiary also have to start on 1st July. You are right. Sales for 10,000 per bill also can consolidate during the relaxation period. You are right. Okay, no more question. Good. Then we can start next. If you are ready with the claim expenses proof, can you give me a C? Claim. C stands for claim. C stands for clear. I'm very clear. Okay, no question asked. Then I can proceed. Boleh? Boleh, then give me C. Okay, sedia lah. Sedia. Bagus. Now we talk about claim expenses proof. How if my company expenses has no e-invoice? Do I need to sell bill or not? Okay, now let's say you are freelance. You no need to do e-invoice. But in order to claim your company expenses, you need e-invoice from the supplier. Or you are the training provider. When you pay money to all these trainer who are freelance, then they don't have e-invoice. Then how? So need to sell bill or not? In order to prove your expense. So this one is where exemption group I already mentioned many times. For tax purposes, any existing document would be used as proof of expense. No need sell bill. No need sell bill. Not I say one. Dr. Rashida binti Charosli say one. So siapa ini? Beliau adalah seorang pengarah bahagian e-invoice. Kalau you kata e-invoice department, siapa yang paling tinggi pangkat dia? Beliau lah Dr. Rashida. So you attended my class, right? I attended her class lor. So when I attended her training, she said this thing. Employee, by right, when you want to claim from the company, you need to request e-invoice from the supplier and issue under employer's name where possible. This is already spelled out in your guideline. But because many people say, my staff very stubborn lah, they don't know how to request e-invoice lah, blah, blah, blah. So LHDN give following concession. So now let me ask you, how many of you know somebody, their company have medical treatment bill and give me M. Medical treatment means what? The staff fever, go to clinic, then see the doctor, 100 ringgit, claim back company. Got, give me M. M. So this is one of the common example that I use. Let's say one day, your staff fever, then go to clinic, see doctor. After see the doctor, say, I want the receipt and e-invoice. Because why? now my company start already or e-invoice or I want e-invoice to claim. Then your doctor will tell you, okay, what is your company thing, company name, company SSN number, company address, company person in charge phone number, because they need your employer details to issue e-invoice to claim under your company. But you tell them, "Aiya, doctor, don't ask so much leh. I headache leh, I fever leh, I cannot tahan leh, I want to go home leh. Aiya, cincai lah, put my IC lah. Can or not?" The answer is can. LHDN provide the following concession. Kalau you tak faham apa itu concession, saya translate lah. Kebenaran secara sementara. Okay, temporary concession where your e-invoice can issue under the name of employee. Okay, second thing. When you talk to the doctor, doctor, I want to claim company leh, I want e-invoice. Then the doctor tell you, ayah, alamak, saya punya klinik sangat kecil saja. Saya tak ada implement ini e-invoice, kurang dari 500,000, saya tak perlu buat. So the clinic doesn't have the e-invoice. Then how? How? Jialat, how? Cannot claim company already. No worry. Existing supporting document by supplier can be accepted as proof of expense. Means what? Tak apa, doktor. You bagi saya normal punya handwritten receipt pun sudah cukup. Ada you punya letterhead atau stop sudah siap. Okay? Okay, boleh, no problem. Then, if you all book Agoda and booking.com, Agoda booking.com for staying outstation hotel and you want to claim back company. So Agoda booking.com book under your own name, your own account. Then you go to the outstation, you stay already. Oh, now I want to check out. Okay, boleh check out. So I want to claim company, Shangri-La Hotel, can I get an e-invoice? Oh, you book through Agoda. Please request from Agoda. Then you go to the Agoda, you click request receipt. They will send you the receipt. But they will not have any e-invoice for you because agodabooking.com is not Malaysian based. So how you need to do? You just collect back the agodabooking.com receipt will do. Document above are allowed as proof of expense secara sementara sahaja. Okay, so now let me ask you this question. Recently, I have many students talk to me like that. Wait, Annie, you have this employee handbook or not? I heard from some trainer, they say as long as I sign this employee handbook, all my staff punya claim no need e-invoice. Pernah dengar macam ini ke? Give me 3. Pernah dengar macam ini? Give me 3. Employee handbook, one sign already, semua claim tak perlu e-invoice. Pernah dengar? Give me 3. Inilah. Ini semua trainer cakap black white pun tak tahu. Cakap-cakap saja ya. Alright, so please take note lah. Look at this concession will only apply. Can you see this? This is not the slide I created please. It's the slide from Dr. Rashida, yeah. It's for the slide from LHDM when they train us e-invoice. All the tax agent are there, tax planner like me are there, accountant are there. We pay to LHDM to train us. So concession will only apply if the perquisite and benefit are clearly stated in the employer policy, if the employer can prove the employee incurred expenses while acting on behalf of the employer. So now look at this statement. Concession will only apply. What is mean concession? This concession means what? Got 1, 2, 3 point here. You need to write it in your employer policy clearly so that when you claim from the supplier, you can issue e-invoice under your name. It never said no need e-invoice. Hello. Itu siapa trainer kata kalau ada employee handbook tak perlu e-invoice, cari dia keluar. So, kalau you faham separuh, you tak faham separuh, better tanya. Okay? Concession will only apply. Concession. E-invoice issue in the name of employee when the perquisite benefit are clearly stated in the employer policy. For example, employer policy. In our company, as long as you are our confirmed staff, whenever you have fever, blah, 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 visit any clinic, you can get medical treatment claim back from company. So this is very clearly stipulated in your offer letter, in your employer handbook, in your employer policy. So when you already written there your benefit as an employee, in future, you go out there, buy anything that you want to claim back company, you can use your name to request e-invoice. This is a concession. Doesn't mean you no need to get e-invoice. Clear? Ah? Okay. Ah? In future, every single pieces of claim, you also need to get e-invoice under company name lah, where possible. So how to claim? I summarize. If this is your benefit in kind, perquisite, meal allowance, traveling allowance, blah, 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 all this you no need because already in your employment income, which is your traveling allowance lah, under your payroll one, no need to put in e-invoice already. No need. That is mileage claim lah. All these no need. But if let's say your staff spend overseas, need e-invoice or not? Nah. Listen carefully. Spend in overseas. That means you go to Singapore, you sleep in Singapore, you check out in Singapore, and then you claim back from the company, you just use Singapore punya receipt. No need sell bill, no need validated. But if you spend in local, let's say you go to Sabah, Sarawak, outstation, you need to claim back from the office, you can use your own name or the company name, where possible company name. Okay, so now a lot of people request, so I do this employee reimbursement policy lah. Okay, so have a look at this employee reimbursement policy. Let me share screen. Whoever that is my attended my e-invoice full day course one, they already get this reimbursement policy template starting from last month. So if let's say you attended my full day course, you already received this. Or you can download from Tax 202 or e-invoice 202 after tonight. All right, so look at this expense reimbursement policy. Means what? It's just a policy to update you all. Now, because our company going to start e-invoice, then you all will go to spend on behalf of the company. So below the guideline is compliance with LHDN e-invoice requirement. Effective date, you start on which date lah? Let's say you all are phase 3 company, then you start 1st July lah. Some company, they start next year, then you put next year or whatever date that you want to effective on. General principle, cost effectiveness. Employees are expected to exercise good judgment and prudence in incurring expenses, opting for cost-effective solution. Now, this means if I ask you to go outstation by flight, you can actually book Air Asia. Economy is only 150 ringgit. But you want to order this business class, 1,500 for what? So we cannot accept your claim, which is not justifiable. All right. So this is a general principle. And I would like to disclaim, this policy is just a general template. It's a general template. It depends on your company terms and conditions, how to amend, addition, deletion. And this is just a framework for you to guide you how to write your policy. Is it okay? If you are clear and I can continue, can give me clear. See. Clear? Don't later after you get my policy already, then you go and copy and paste directly ask your staff to sign. Cannot. Cannot. Clear? This policy no need stamping because this one is just a memo type acknowledgement letter. This is not an offer and acceptance contract. No need stamping. All right? Okay, clear? Don't copy and paste and directly bulat-bulat use. Tak boleh. All right, let me continue. Eligible expenses and documentation requirement. Let's say some of the company you all give handphone charges to the staff. And then the staff is using his own line. That means I am Annie Wong, I work in this company, and the Maxis bill under Annie Wong. Then how? Okay, detailed phone bill showing the company usage portion, or for a fixed allowance. Let's say I only give you a reimbursement of 50 ringgit every month. Then you must get the e-invoice from the telco. Medical fee. Let's say you go to see the clinic, you need to get pre-approval from your manager Documentation, either you get back the original MC, doctor receipt, or e-invoice from the clinic or hospital. Traveling expenses, let's say you go for mileage claim. All this while mileage claim no need receipt. So that's why during e-invoice era, no e-invoice is required for personal vehicle mileage, but accurate records are essential. Documentation for airfare, train, bus tickets, flight, all this, you need to get e-invoice, if possible, under your own name. Under your own company name, otherwise your name. Accommodation, hotel, if the hotel doesn't give you e-invoice, the original receipt or booking confirmation will be accepted during transition period until further notice. For example, Agoda and Booking.com. Yeah, so just now the concession is during transition period. I'm not sure when are they going to remove the concession. So this policy is from time to time, you need to renew one. You need to update. Grab or taxi fare, you can get it from the ride-hailing app. Toll and parking, you can get it from Touch and Go. However, ladies and gentlemen, for Touch and Go reload, normally your auditor will add back one. Do you clear about this? Touch and Go, normally you ask your staff to print out, highlight, and claim. That one confirm, no problem. Continue the practice. But if let's say last time you always give a reload receipt, which is 100 ringgit, normally your auditor will just close one eye, pass. But when LHDR auditor come to audit, they will add back one. If let's say you face some very, very stingy officer, they will add back. Why? When you do Touch and Go reload, it is not yet a transaction. That means now you can reload 1,000. Okay, you claim 1,000 from the company, but after that you go and refund back from the Touch and Go. You can do that. So reload normally is don't have e-invoice one, because why? This is a balance sheet item. It is not yet a transaction. So normally LHDN will add back. Meals, e-invoice from the restaurant, small vendor, hawker where e-invoice not provided, traditional receipt should be obtained. All meal claim must clearly state the purpose. Let's say this is business trip or client meeting, and the attendees if applicable. Because if let's say you just come back the receipt, no right name one, then the auditor will also add back. Some very strict auditor is like that. This kind of auditor, we call them highway auditor. Highway, boom, very strict one. Okay, stationery, documentation, e-invoice. Okay, all this you go and read yourself. E-invoice requirement for reimbursement claim. This one you all really need to read through, amend according to your own terms and conditions. Primary requirement, e-invoice issue under your company name. But your staff don't know your company details one, like your BRN TIN number, right? So you need to attach in the appendix. This one. Company e-invoice. Let's say now you go to buy KFC and want to claim company for annual dinner. Jialat, annual dinner eat KFC only. Okay. Then you scan the QR code of KFC. I want to claim back. But I only know the company name. How about the rest? Then you need to fill up your company details for your staff. If they want to claim, they have to fill up the e-invoice by themselves. And you attach the company QR code here. So in future, they want to let the KFC scanner scan, then can, no problem. Like that. What else? Secondary requirement. If you cannot get your company name one, then you get under your own name. Then this one is already clearly stated. In future, when you get back the e-invoice under the employee name, who is the employee? Whose signature here? The name, full name, signature one. Then the receipt or the e-invoice can be claimed. Okay. Non-e-invoice scenario, alternative documentation. Let's say below 50 ringgit, hawker, pasar pagi, pasar malam, traditional physical receipt may be accepted. However, employees should always attempt to obtain an e-invoice if the vendor is e-invoice compliant. Stated very clearly, overseas transaction for expense incurred with foreign supplier outside of Malaysia. Let's say you go out there to makan, you claim back, no need e-invoice. Okay, all this you go and read yourself. Then you change all this. Some company, they say you must claim after you come back from the business trip within 14 days. Some they allow 30 days, some they allow 60 days. Up to you. Right, all this, then ask your employee to signature, name, full name, and date. Then this appendix, give them a copy. Question. Okay, no question. I assume no question. Because I have few slides to go, bear with me. After you get this employee reimbursement policy, by the way, how many of you want this policy? Give me 666. How many of you want this? I don't see people ask. Oh, only Susan asked. Okay. All right. For Tax 202 member, e-invoice 202 member, you can log in after tonight. You better log in tomorrow lah. Tonight I will upload the slide and the template into the Tax 202. You look to the hot topic e-invoice, the latest update. Then you will see this template. E-invoice 202 member, you go down to the bottom, chapter 11, chapter 12, the latest update, you will see the template there. After tonight, tomorrow you will see. Okay, so how many you want? Okay, you all want, stay tuned, later I show you how to get this lah. Okay, I feel another few more slides to go. I just want to let you know, there are many, really many people tell me, hey, Annie, in order to prove this expense, my staff take the petty cash from the company every month. This staff, admin, will go to the Lotus, NSK, Just Go to buy this toilet paper and claim from the company. So normally they only get back the receipt only. Now need e-invoice or not? Yes, need e-invoice. Issue under company name or that admin name after sign the policy. But your admin go to Kedai Rincit to buy, not Just Go. Kedai Rincit means the Kedai very small one, less than 500,000, and they don't do e-invoice. Then how? They only have handwritten receipt. Then how? Okay. So you are not allowed to issue self-bill. I already asked many times LHDN, first hand info. You are not allowed to help your supplier to issue self-bill, except they are foreign supplier or they are the individual landlord. Otherwise, you are not allowed to issue self-bill on behalf of a supplier. For example, please refer to your e-invoice specific guideline. Makcik Rosa, you buy from her and Makcik Rosa give you handwritten receipt. You are not required and not allowed to issue self-bill for the said expense and may continue to use the handwritten receipt. Don't simply help your supplier to issue self-bill. The penalty is 4,000 ringgit per piece of self-bill. Don't simply chin chai chai help your supplier to issue self-bill. So the summary, only this 9 scenario need to issue self-bill. You pay money to agent, need to self-bill. You pay money and book the overseas barang-barang. For example, you import from China. For example, you use Meta Ads, Google Ads, Agoda Booking.com. You are in Malaysia, you order from overseas. That one called foreign supplier. You pay someone who is not conducting business, let's say your landlord, who is not conducting business, and they are collecting rental income. Then you issue self-bill to them. Lazada, Shopee issue self-bill to the merchant. I hope you win Toto lah. Sorry, non-halal lah. This is KTM. Kalau you menang Toto, Magnum, Tamachai, they give you the money, you will get a self-bill from them as well. Dividend payout for trust and foundation, big company, they give the money to the beneficiary, they will issue self-bill. Not your company. Your company one is called single tier dividend, no need self-bill. Interest payment, A company lend money to B, and then B company pay back the interest to A. So whoever that pay back the interest needs self-bill. Insurance, pay to the death claim, medical claim, the hospitalization claim, the insurance need to self-bill. Hey, by the way, I received, because I'm in financial industry line, so I received all the insurer notification and letter saying that in future, if you all want to admitted to hospital or claim critical illness and you did not submit your TIN number, they have the right not to give you the money. Okay, so please know your TIN number. Liquidation, if let's say you are investing in the capital market, unit trust, brokerage account, and you want to withdraw money, they need to issue you self-bill invoice. Among these 9 scenarios, there are nothing talk about Market Rosa, your supplier who is less than 500,000. Right? Okay, so next, when you want to request the e-invoice from the merchant, let's say your hawker or your mama or whatsoever, you need to get a QR code lah. Now, let's say this is staff go to buy stationery, want to claim company. So they will go to Popular and buy, and Popular will give you this QR code. You need to scan, and the staff himself need to fill up the details in order to get the e-invoice to claim from the company. So you must train up your staff. Otherwise, they don't know what's happening. All right. Thank you very much. And then not yet finished. I have another bonus for you. So the bonus is the My Invoice Portal QR scan and also today's slide. So if let's say you want to get the bonus, you stay until 12 o'clock. Not yet finished. Still got many things to go. Redeem your gift today. Just now, some of you say one employee reimbursement policy one, right? Yes. Yes, right. Yes, give me employee reimbursement policy. Okay. Yeah, wait. Let me see how many you want. Banyak orang mau. Hey, by the way, today you all learn happy or not? Good or not? Good, give me 999. Call police already. Oh, police here got a very good trainer. Here got a very good trainer. Come to tangkap dia. Talk too much. Talk non-stop. So you hear my voice very sexy. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. I received your EEE 999 already. So now let me share with you how to redeem this. Since you all today come here learn for fun, very fun, very good. And also you learn a lot of good things already. So it's time for me to ask you for a favor, can Okay, so this favor is for you to go to my Facebook page and give me a like lah. So in order for you to follow me in the future, any other good events or not, please follow my Facebook page. Okay, so this Facebook page is here. You can give me a 5-star review. Follow the link in the chat box. Then you will get the, sorry, not the slide. You want the employee, right? Employee policy. So this is the one. This is a today one. Okay, can you see the chat box? Okay. For those still can stay until 12, please stay tuned because I have another 2 bonus for you all. If those that they are very rushing already, got appointment, then bye-bye. Okay, so what you need to do now, I will have a short break, which is 3 minutes. I need to go for toilet for a while. Sorry. Okay, now every one of you, you can do what? You can do this. In order to claim the employee benefits, the employee policy, please go to the chat box. You can follow the Facebook link. And then you give me a like lah. Yeah, my pop-up like yes. All right. So I have a short break, 2 minutes lah, 2 minutes. I just go a toilet, very quick one. Then you all can do your this one. Oh, okay. Very clear already. You just see the chat box. Send to my admin, and then my admin, you give her some time because she is also freelance. So freelance work during night time. So you please wait until night time, then she will give you the employee policy, all right? And then now let us stop for 2 minutes. I start back 11:20. Okay, give me 4 minutes lah. 11:20. Okay, thank you very much. 11:20. If let's say you don't have Facebook one, you go to my Google link lah. Then you screenshot for them, for my admin. Now I want to play you some music first before I go shishi.
Boy, soft kiss breeze through lane and white. Everything feels just right. table set with ocean view. Morning treasures old and first rays touch the quiet shore. Shells glisten where waves withdrew. Morning coffee, steam rising high. Beach awakens beneath clear blue sky. Morning whispers, gentle call. Summer daybreak warms us all. Ocean rhythm, steady and true. Each new sunrise I think of you.
Okay, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, so the bonus will be given to you by my admin once you leave a 5-star feedback either in my Facebook or in my Google. You screenshot, remember to screenshot and then send to my admin. The number is 017-995-2050. Majority of you receive the reminder from her. If not, then you get it from the email, right? Don't send email. Email normally go into the spam. So you send WhatsApp easier. All right. Okay, now let's us move on. By the way, how many of you not yet my community? Okay. Now I received some information saying that, hey, Annie, you have a lot of group. Which one to stay? Okay, this one important. This is my main community in WhatsApp. My main community means all the future update will be here. If you want to join, no obligation, free one. You want to join, join. You join already, you want to leave, leave. Okay, because this community is for me to give you all the latest updates and the next event, the registration link, all these updates not only invoice but tax like investment Donald Trump that time I also got do the investment things join this. The one that some of you are coming in through National Training Week. So if you are in NTW, stay there because for this week only. That is a temporary community group. If you are NTW, give me NTW in the chat box. So you are in my NTW community, you will receive all my these 2 weeks NTW Zoom link. Yeah, NTW, National Training Week. So you register through National Training Week, you can get it from my how to say, the certificate right? After tonight. Yeah, you need me to go to the flight first. Yeah, all the National Training Week participants, you all can get a certificate one. Please check your email within these 3 days. National Training Week. Yeah. For some people who doesn't know what is National Training Week, this week is a National Training Week. So that's why you see I have a lot of free session to give back to the community to update you what is e-invoice, all this. So this is also part of the social things. Okay, so if let's say you are ready, then I move on. Okay, just now we already covered latest update June. June, all the latest update. Then I also cover, do you need to issue e-invoice or not? How about self-bill for freelancer? Now it's a bonus time. I want to activate your My Invoice QR. And at the end of this session, I'm going to give you all today's slides. So please stay tuned until the end. So I will share with you the bonus, all the bonus. Okay, this My Invoice QR activation. It's important for you to download it now, to activate it now, so that in future, once the LHDN announce the POS system, point of sale system, is officially launched, then you can use this QR code to scan to get your e-invoice, something like that lah. Now currently they are still under pilot run. One day they will do this official launching and your QR code will go live. When it go live, then you can use to scan. Okay, so this is my invoice portal. What you need to do, you just follow through me in the screen, and then I will send you the slide. Later you go home, you retrieve your MyText password, then you only do it slowly lor. Can, no problem. I'm not talking about company QR. I'm talking about your personal QR. That means in future, you personally want to claim tax relief, vaccination, medical checkup, dentist checkup. All this you want e-invoice, right? You need this app, My Invoice app. So I now share with you. If you are ready and you come back from the toilet break, give me 5. Give me 5. Okay, clear. My Invoice Portal, step by step, My Invoice Portal activation. First of all, you need to log in through the browser, mytaxhasil.government.my. You cannot activate through the MyText app at this moment. You must log in through the browser. Once you log in, you go to the upper part, My Invoice. Then you will see this terms and condition. Scroll down, accept, continue. If you are a freelance, you don't have SSN, you will see your own name. If you are a freelance or you are a person who has a Sendirian Berhad, self-employed, you will see your company name. If your company has SSD, fill up your SSD. If not, not applicable, not applicable, choose English or Bahasa. Then fill up your postcode and your email and your handphone number. At the bottom, don't change anything. Click Save. Once you click Save, you need to fill up your notification email. Now, this notification email doesn't mean it must be the same email as your registered account. For example, I am the boss. I buy already. I don't want to receive any notification email. Please notify my admin. Then I put my admin email. Save. Then you registered complete. You will see your name or your entity is completed. Finish that up. Then it will go into the My Invoice Portal app. You must click this. Otherwise, it will be access denied. So you click already, it go into the My Invoice Portal. Then you click the top right corner, your name. After you click your name, you will see View Taxpayer Profile. Then you click lah. After you click, then you will see this generate the QR code. Then you click. Once you click generate QR code, ching, ching, ching. This is your company one. So this, don't be too excited after you see this. You don't download, you don't screenshot, you don't too excited and share it to your family, WhatsApp group chat or blah, blah, blah. Because you must ensure, exercise caution when sharing the code. Only share with trusted third party. Even my husband, I also don't trust. So don't simply share. Why? Because there are already some dark market is buying QR codes. Like for example, Dato Datin, they want to buy Billion, but they don't want to use their own IC, right? Then they use your QR code. So actually, there are many cases. My student, after they activate their My Invoice Portal, they just realize their IC being disputed. That means other people use their IC to buy 35,000, 89,000 things. So better for you all to log in and check your transactions, all right? LHDN is not responsible for any unauthorized use. All right, so that's all. So today, learn something new. If you learn something new, give me one. Many things. Because from 9 o'clock, thank you very much. You come in on time and then you learn so many things, updates lah, self-employed lah, employment contract lah, whether you need to stamp or not lah. So this is all. Today, something, a lot of things new lah, including the employee reimbursement policy. So how many of you still want to learn more? Give me 333. Still want to learn more one. 333. Now, because every week I have a lot of training. So different training, we encounter different kind of case studies, especially case study. I love case study. Why, Because I can learn from you all also, Sometimes you don't expect I know everything. I'm also a human being. Sometimes I learn more from you. When you tell me your case study, oh, ada macam ini ah. Oh, your treatment from LHDN officer is like that. But the other state people, their LHDN officer treat them differently one, no. Then I have a lot of case studies. That's why when you have anything about tax, kena audit lah, LHDN come to you, and then what you need to do next, you don't know, what is the tax update, anything about tax lah, LHDN one, I can answer, I answer. If I don't have the answer, I will get the answer for you. So that's why on and off, I have this community blast to let you know some certain updates lah. All right. So make sure you all follow my Facebook and also join my community lah if you want to lah. This is my real permanent community that I always have updates. The one that National Training Week, I will off it after National Training Week finish, maybe next month lah. It's clear, This is anyway 96 one, different. Okay? All right, good. Okay, with that, I would like to share a little bit more so that in future, how are you going to follow me lah, How many of you want to save tax legally one? Give me one. Want to learn how to save tax legally. Legal, Not saying like under table lah, I want to do the phantom stuff, how to do lah. No, that one illegal. Tax illegal. Legally one is one, Okay. How many of you want to learn full set e-invoice? Two. Because today of time constraint, I only can focus on freelancer, what you need to do lah. But when beside freelancer, let's say you need to deal with agent, dealer, distributor, how? You want to deal with a non-working permit labor, how? So all this we will cover also, all right? Two, How many you want to learn case study? Give me three. I also want to learn from others, I also curious how they do, So many non-working permit worker, how they issue this payroll, How, So three, banyak orang mau, Okay, how many of you want to ask any directly for any question? Give me four. Any, very urgent, I want to know whether when I should start e-invoice, is it next month or the following month? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 4. Kalau mau 4, you give me 4. 4, Any questions? Okay. And then 5, 90 minutes financial consultation. I actually running losses lah. I also don't know why. Actually, I got a lot of sales, but I don't know where my profit gone, No profit, I don't know how my cash flow very stuck, and then I want to get loan, also cannot lah, because the bank don't want, So financial consultation. If you are having a company, you want to talk about your company financial analysis, full set report. If you want to ask me about your personal life, like how to retire, am I enough fund to retire? I'm a financial planner, of course I know how to calculate. So I also will give you personal 90 minutes. You gain 5. 6. Annie, I want to earn more income. Can or not? Can. Build another stream of income. Give me 6. If all you want one, give me 777. Semua lu mau. 77. Jackpot. Jackpot lah. Wah, semua mau. Okay, now I answer you how to get all this. If you want to learn tax legally, please learn it in the correct way. We have this tax 202. So tax 202 means we have a that means you personal tax relief. How are you going to save tax for your sole prop? How are you going to save tax for your sendirian berhad? So this is what we call 202. You heard about 101 but 202 means lagi power, power kaliao. Everything inside. Learn all in self-paced because everything is already pre-recorded. Like for example, today, this session, I will also upload it within 7 days. Okay. If you want to learn e-invoice, you have to access to e-invoice 202, right? Of course, tax 202 also got e-invoice 202. Tax 202 apapun ada e-invoice pun ada. Tapi dia movie version. Movie version means like today we have 3 hours, right? Later, when I upload to tax 202, it is like 2.5 hour video. You need to watch from A to Z lah. So if let's say you only want to learn about cell bill, which part you need to spend 2.5 hour. But some people, they say, no, I just want to know exactly what is employment contract. Then you go to e-invoice 202. Exactly that particular subtopic, 5 minutes. Another subtopic, 10 minutes. Like that. Subtopic, 10 minutes. Like that. E-invoice 202 is very specific on e-invoice. Tax 202 is all the replay of this session. I will upload there. Also pre-recording, so it's self-paced, of course. the recording will be updated every month because every month I also do this. Case studies, join my VIP coaching session. For those 202 member, if you haven't become my VIP coaching group, you have to PM me, then I will add you in. This is only for member. That means they are my either one member lah. VIP coaching monthly 2 session live on air. Like today, I have no time for all your questions. Just now I got more than 50 questions. I have no time, right? So I will reserve 2 sessions live on air like this. Go for group coaching. So you have any questions, you can ask me over there. You can unmute. You can talk to me live on air. Every month, 2 times. Ask any directly for any questions regarding tax or e-invoice. Sorry, not SSD. SSD saya tak boleh. Under LHDN saya boleh. Okay. WhatsApp me and you will get answer within 48 hours. This one is proven for those 202 member. You get my promise one. Last time 24 hours, now 48 hours because I'm busy with my training. Normally you will get my response after training. Like now I'm doing the talk my WhatsApp keep on sound. Then after my training, then only I can answer you right? So don't be so pek-cek with me. This is pros and cons. You want me to answer you, right? Directly can, no problem. You wait. Within 24, 48 can. Hey, by the way, if you want to ask me question, right? If you use voicemail, normally I don't listen one. Imagine, I used to have few cases, the auntie, once I open up, 20 voicemail, 20, 20. 1 minute 30 second 20 second Do you think I have time to listen all? No time. So please put your answer, your question in the point form, and that is urgent one, then you ask. Yeah, because if that is a simple question, let's say, hey, teacher, what is 1 plus 1? You better go to learn your maths first. 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. I know the answer, I can answer you. But the thing is, so simple question you also ask means you not yet study. So you go for this first, you study. Let's say recently there are some people, they ask me, hey teacher, rental need to issue self bill. Hello, this one, I already mentioned it earlier, so you go and learn first. Don't jump to the question before you learn the basic. Okay, 90-minute financial consultation. This one is real one. I have a lot of students already booked my slot. If you want to book me, please send me your management account or your audited report. If you don't send me your account, I will not give you my available slot. Because why? I experienced before. After book my session, sit down, Annie, I want to see you only. Wow, like that one. Okay, can. You want to see me, can. But the thing is, you wasted the time slot, After see me, then only she say, oh, actually, I want to ask you about my company, blah, blah, blah. You never give me your audited report, I will not see you. Audited report. Number 6, this one. For those admin account, just now I already shared, one of my students attended my class, like you now, after listen, become my member, and then help me to sell my class. And she earned 4,200 from me last month, just last month. So this one is something that you all can think of, earn a passive income. If you don't want to earn income, also can. No lah, I don't have friend. Then you come alone to my training, live training 2 days in KL. Okay, so if let's say you, after you listen all, you still want, you give me 888. Jamie, you WhatsApp me. After you listen all, you all still want everything one, give me 888. After listen all, wow, so many things one. Yeah. Jamie, 202 member can join VIP coaching. I already blast to you. Maybe you overlook the message. So please WhatsApp me. Please WhatsApp me. A lot of text 202 member already inside. You want 6, or you are very specific, you just want money lah. Okay, cool. So now I share with you text 202. Text 202, it looks like this. Dual language. Upper part is the English version. Bottom part is the Chinese one. So it include all the e-invoice topic up there. E-invoice topic, you can see there lah. So if let's say you want to sit in front of the computer, learn all the tax saving tips, it's about 72 hours. You can access for you can access 458 videos plus plus. Because every month we will add more videos there. Okay. And e-invoice 202 also dual language, but the Chinese on top. Chinese on top. So we talk about classification code. You need to take note if let's say you want to do the claim how, and then you need to take note if let's say you run tax before, like adjust your account before, how the e-invoice will tackle you, how to issue e-invoice using SQL, AutoCount, My Invoice Portal, Million, and also AI, how to issue e-invoice, what software to use. All this is already covered in e-invoice 202. And then today's session, you will see in chapter 12 and chapter 11. Chapter 11 is for the self-employed part. Chapter 12 is for the employment contract part. All right. So total 18 hours, 126 videos. This is the things that you can see lah. Self-paced. You can share among your whole family or among your whole company also can. All right. So I show you the value. The Tax 202 full set is 2799. This is awesome plan. Awesome plan. Plan A. And then we have e-invoice 202 full set, also 180 days. VIP coaching every month, starting from July 1st Monday. If you want to join me, please join my VIP coaching 7th of July. I will answer all your questions live. And then every month, Monday and Friday. The first Monday and the final Friday, except public holiday like Merdeka, I will go back to Penang. That I will announce in the VIP coaching community lah. And you can reach me at hotline, any hotline, 48 hours, reply. 90 minutes consultation, ticket to e-invoice live. If you don't want to come, you can sell it, or you can help me to sell to other people. You sell one, 2997, you get the referral fee. Okay, that's why my student, she only sell about four or five. Actually, she know only 2%. Then these 2%, their boss send their stuff. That's why she earn quite a lot. All right, so that is the awesome plan. Everything, the total value is about 11,000 lah. All right, need time cost to do all these things, So of course, the awesome plan give you awesome package lah. It's only 3,600 for everything, including the ticket. This is real training, 2 days one. The normal price is 2,997. Okay. Then you feel, no lah, I am freelancer. I no need this one. Yeah, I no need this one. I no need to attend. Then it's 1,960. Okay. Some of you still say like, wow, this one cannot lah, out of my budget. Can, no problem. Awesome plan, cannot. Best choice, also tak mampu. Then confirm on plan. Now this one is specially only for National Training Week. Now this one, I can tell you, honestly speaking, only for National Training Week. After these 2 weeks, no more. So if let's say you want to grab it as fast as possible, because this one you can access and you can directly ask me any question in future. I will save your contact once you become my member. This one is only for National Training Week. All right, good or not? Anyone want discount? If you want discount, give me. Referral fee need e-invoice. I will sell bill you. But I start next year. So I will start sell bill you next year. How many of you want discount? Give me, me. I see got 10 people or not. Ask for discount, then I give you discount. Got 10 people or not? I see. Okay, more than 10 people. So I give you discount. This is a special offer during National Training Week. 50% off for every package. So right now, if let's say you go for awesome plan, 1,008. Best choice plan, 960. Confirm on 450 only. You can ask me any question anytime. But please lah, urgent question lah. Not like 1 + 1 = 2 question lah. Give me something that is atas sikit, okay? So I have a lot of students already, yes, and these are all my supporters, and thank you very much. Like for example, Shy Boy follow me since the first day, and then after that I have few more like Jamie. You all are my supporter as well. So these are all the testimony from the member lah. This one mentioned suitable for zero knowledge. Totally acceptable and affordable. excellent support. Whatever question you ask, actually I learn from you all. That's why when you ask, I also will answer you one. Because I treat it as my learning curve. So if let's say you ask me some 1+1 question, I learn what you know. I learn nothing, but I learn about patience. Hey, enough now. You ask 1+1, enough now. I tell you the answer is 2. Now you ask me 1+2 equals to what? Well, hello, enough already. Now I learn my passions. Okay, excellent support. Or I can tahan. And then if let's say you feel like you need a first hand from LHDN punya info, but LHDN officer tell you something, don't tell you something, you want to translate in Chinese, yeah, I can do that. And then I have a lot of information because I'm from financial industry, not from tax or accounting background. So I know how to make things simple. So today good or not? Good, give me the final flower, which is good. Can you put into the chat box so that motivate me? This course can deduct personal tax, which is lifestyle relief 2005. Can. Good, very good, super good. Thank you so much. You all no need to turn on the video because I have too many photo. I don't know how to keep also. Good, very fantastic. I have trained all the phase 1, phase 2 company, big company like what you see in this page. All these are phase 1 company. And I also train F&B. Okay, F&B like you see all these. I also train manufacturer or some heavy machinery like steel, automobile, all these, or seafood wholesale. I also train finance group and the university, forwarding agency, all different kind of industry lah. Persatuan, construction, engineering, life science, apapun ada lah. So, still one more or not? Still one more, give me 999. It's time to call police already. Still one more or not? I give all to you already lah. Okay, this is the last but not least. Before I say I give you a Q&A session later, about 10 minutes Q&A session, and also I will provide you the slides. I want to give you something extra bonus. I will give you extra bonus for today's. If let's say you can decide today, this is double. Double means the awesome plan become 365 days. The best choice become half year, and the confirm on plan become 2 months. 2 months, I believe you can learn everything already if you serious on this. Because you only sit in front of the laptop every day, 1 to 2 hours, you can finish within 2 weeks time or 1 week time if you are hardworking enough. No need 365 days. Yeah, and then you can keep on come back for revision, coaching session. This is confirm on plan. But some you all are wanted to have in future all your recording. I also want. Then you can go for A, awesome plan, or best choice. This is best choice really, because you can even get my consultation, full financial statement analysis. This one including my 90 minutes consultation. This one also best choice. So this is the extra bonus for every one of you. Please take note. If you want, you can scan this QR code and then you can use the coupon. Now, please take note, the coupon. This is the coupon whereby you need to key in before you check out. You need to key in before you check out. Very important. If you don't key in and you check out directly, so sorry, no refund. Don't tell me anything. No refund because it's very tedious. Okay. So over here, I have sent you the link. Once you click the link, it will go into this page. I show you where is the coupon code. So once you become the member, when you log in, tonight you will see tax 202 only. Then after 3 days, you will see e-invoice 202 appears, right? So now let me show you one time. When you come to this page, scroll down. This is a normal price. Don't worry. You click in the checkout page, have a coupon. You type lah. Kalau you mau awesome plan AW1800. Right? So if let's say you want the best choice, then you put AW960. Clear? So I screenshot this page for you all, and you will get the extra bonus. The receipt will officially give it to you by my admin, don't worry. You will temporarily get a receipt from the platform once you sign up in your email. Okay. And then if let's say you want to claim tax relief, must keep the receipt for 7 years. Must keep the receipt for 7 years. If you want to claim HRDC, just now I already shared this slide to you. Maybe I share one more time. Maybe you missed out just now. This is the slide. Hey, I belum share. Sorry. This is the HRDC one. Now, HRDC special a bit because HRDC, I am not the HRDC training provider. So I actually have the organizer to organize the event and pay me trainer fee. So if let's say you want to use HRDC fund, you can screenshot this page. I help you to screenshot in the chat box as well. You can keep it, okay, for our future event. In fact, when you scan this QR code, it will go into the HRDC fill up form as well. Okay, so let's say you want pay cash, you click here. You want claim HRDC, you use here. Your email, your full name, company name, your handphone number, how many packs are coming. If you want the pre-recording one, it's only e-invoice 202, don't have tax 202. Because tax 202 is too much content. And the HRDC cannot pass the outline or whatever things are. It's only e-invoice 202 can pass for HRDC. Tax 202 cannot. All right, so you choose lah. If let's say I want the English class 1599, if you want the Chinese class 2-day 2997. Now if let's say you are getting my awesome plan, I free this ticket for you, free for you. Okay, if you want Zoom only 700, English, Chinese. If you want the e-invoice 202, this one is not dual language. This is single language. It's 1008. That's why I share with you. If you can pay cash, this is a National Training Week best offer. Kalau you nak HRDC, you have to pay the original price lah. So sorry for that. Because the organizer charge, not me charge. Okay, they only pay me the trainer fee. Ada faham kan? Okay, bagus, siap. I sudah cakap semua. Now I going to proceed to Q&A session for 10 minutes. Any questions? You can post in the chat box now. If you prefer bank-in transfer, you WhatsApp me. If you want to bank-in transfer, you WhatsApp me, so I can send you the detail later. This is my contact. This is my real contact. My real one. Anywhere. Yeah. Where is the Chinese class in KL on 3rd and 4th? It is in Miranti Park, Bukit Jalil, near Pavilion, 5 minutes away. Can I issue e-invoice on behalf of company? You are what position? If you are an account, you ask your director to appoint you as the representative, and then you can issue e-invoice on behalf of company, no problem. Your company don't have director with TIN number, then ask your director to go and request a TIN number. Now can do. For those contract employee, after the expiry date for the first contract, run away. Wait. The following year contract, we only issue renewal letter with boss signature without employee signature. Means need to redo the contract to get both signature. Your contract employees means you pay them EPF also, right? If yes, that is a fixed term contract, right? Like, let's say I hire you for the next 6 months. I hire you for the next 1 year. Every year renew. All your renewal contract employment, you need to stamp. Because that is under contract employee, different. For our company, just started to submit CP22. Oh my God. Yeah, you better submit lah. Otherwise, you kena penalty. Okay, what is CP22? Now I show you. CP22. LHDN. You must submit within 30 days from the date of commencement of employment, as long as that employee is likely to be charged to the tax. That means they may kena PCB one. Let's say their income plus allowance plus EPF, so blah, 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 is more than 3,000 a month. Then you must submit CP22. Must, is a mandatory. Kalau tak ada, dia punya denda 200 to 20,000 per piece of CP22. Yeah. Okay. Any questions? I have many freelancer. Do I need to issue self-bill or consolidate, or the payment voucher is good enough? Just now I already mentioned during the class, I think you already late. I have clearly stated Daniel as the freelance, just directly provide payment voucher is good enough. No need issue e-invoice. Do we trade partners like director to sign employee policy for claim? Your director is an employee, then you need to sign employee policy as well. The CP22 can resubmit for those already past 30 days. If you submit now means you surrender, then they may fine you. Fine, F-I-N-E, penalty you. I will suggest you continue tiam, but now you start about this CP22. Starting from today, whenever you hire anyone, you just submit CP22. Don't submit for those who already passed. If my company pay commission to someone who sell my company product and he's not under my company, should I issue self-bill? Of course, it's a must. When you pay commission to somebody who is not your staff, that commission or referral fee, your company must issue self-bill if your company already start implementing e-invoice. Joey, e-invoice submit based on invoice date or submission date. It is based on your invoice date, which cannot later than 72 hours. This one we already covered during our end game. Please refer to text 202. You go to the end game, which is published on May last month. Can I issue on 15 but submit on 30th? The answer is can. Lily Gore, for daily pay wages in wet market need to make contract stamping as well as EPF SOXO. Daily pay wages depends on what contract you want to sign with this worker. If let's say this is a long-term worker for you, then you better pay them EPF SOXO. Don't be so stingy lah. They work for you, 咁辛苦係咪? So you need to pay them the basic salary, which is 1,700 plus EPF plus SOXO lah. But if let's say you are paying them, no lah, got market, then they come. No market, they don't come. Then you better trade them as subcon. So if let's say subcon, you no need to sign anything. If that is only a person, no need servicing contract also can. You just treat them like your Lala move like that lah. Oh, hey, got job you come and do. And no job you go out lah. You go back like that lor. So no need stamping. Let's say the relaxation period for e-invoice has ended. Can I still consolidate e-invoice? Depends on your industry, JC. Let's say you are F&B. 100 people come to makan. And then 97 of them don't want e-invoice. 3 of them want e-invoice. So you are F&B, even after relaxation period, the 97 pieces you can consolidate, no problem. As Farina, if the employee does not have to contribute PCB, if the employee does not have to contribute below, and when they resign, still need to submit CP22. If they are below 3,000, not chargeable to PCB, okay? And when they leave, you make sure they confirm not exceed PCB benchmark. Otherwise, you need to submit CP22B. That is for termination. So you need to go for termination. If you want to know all these things, please go to the LHDN website, right? This is new employee, right? You go down, termination. So you go and read. You need to give them CP22B. 22B mana dia? 22B. 22A is for those government servant. 22B is for those who are working in private sector. All right. So please read the notification here. Okay, go back here. Okay, another 10 more questions if I can. If the supplier already issue a valid e-invoice, not consolidate, but they just give me the normal invoice, supplier 可以这样做吗？Supplier already issue valid e-invoice, then why they don't want to give you the the real e-invoice? 怕路边 supplier 你激親添。Okay, so once you get the e-invoice, your supplier, according to the e-invoice guideline, has the obligation to share the validated e-invoice to you. Alright, you need to ask the supplier lah. If your supplier don't want to give you, right, you can ask this supplier come to my class. Finance, how to apply foreign cleaner expenses in e-invoice era, payment voucher. This one we also cover in the January update and also in the end game. So you can log into Tax 202 or e-invoice 202 to check these two chapters. All right. Okay, maybe I share one time for you all. Once you log into this Tax 202, you log in already, right? Then you go to hot topic e-invoice. This is latest tax update. Let's say later we have employment contract, right? The slide is already here. And then for hot topic e-invoice, you look at the January My Invoice QR activation and sell bill case study. Like for example, you hire non-working permit people, how? You hire kakak, how? All is here. You want to see SQL demo here, AutoCAD demo here. And then we have the February guideline here, March guideline here, rental, everything is here. And the end game. End game is a good one. You go and watch this end game. Okay. Continue. For freelance to provide bookkeeping and receive CP58 from company when we submit for Form B or BE, no SSM registration. Do you have EA form? Beside the CP58, do you have EA form? I give you an example. Insurance agent. The full-time insurance agent, they don't have EA form one. They only receive CP58 from the insurance company. That means that is their business income. When you don't have employment income, CP58 is your business income. You need to fill out Form B and the grace period until 15th of July. Laptop battery die. Not my problem. Employees start in January 2025 and resign, then start again. Need to do stamping 2 times. Why resign already? You hire them back. Ayo, like that punya employee, I don't take one. Why resign, then after that come back? Ayo, you can assume they just come back 2 months. Only 2 months. Assume they are just for a break. No need to stamp. But for a risk-free, just stamp 10 ringgit only. E-invoice 是不是一定要印有 QR code 和 UUID? I asked this question before. The compulsory thing is must have the QR code. You don't have UIN number because your design is too packed already. No place for you to put UIN number. You don't need to put also can. Because once you scan the QR code, you will see the UIN number. Regarding staff reimbursement, if staff go to the small store to eat, then you collect the payment voucher. I think you also not paying attention in the class. So you need to see recording. So you need to take action. All the recording is there. Text 202. You can repeat 10 times. Until you sleep that time, you also can understand. Can remember, okay? Last question by Teo. If same boss so prop terminate the old business revenue and start the register new business expected revenue. Yeah, look at the new business only. As long as your sole prop already off now already close, no more sole prop, confirm. You don't say dormant account, I still renew, like that, you still need to do e-invoice. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. And I hope you all have a good day. I need to prepare for the afternoon session already. If you still want to know about more, you can log in to Tax 202 or e-invoice 202 to learn more, everything about e-invoice. If you don't like online one, you come to see me. This is the workshop ticket, live workshop worth up to 299. 997. Super berbaloi. This one is best choice, berbaloi. All right. So if let's say you cannot come, it's okay. Come for 90 minutes. Or you don't want 90 minutes, you want to change this, also can, vice versa. All right. So some people say, no, I don't need consultation. I want to attend you live. I want to makan. Can, no problem. I change for you. You just tell me which one you want. This is the best choice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And before I end, I shall see you next time. And I will play this e-invoice theme song for you. Home Malaysia, only one theme song of e-invoice, and it was directed by Annie Wong. Thank you very much, and I see you when I see you.
In the land where the sun meets the sea, a change is coming, can't you see? Digital waves are crashing in, businessmen, it's time to begin. No more paper, no more waste. Efficiency, we're making haste. LHD and Malaysia's calling out, invoices without a doubt. Digital dreams are soaring high underneath the Malaysian sky. With every bite, with every beam, we're chasing now a digital dream. For the young, the bold, the brave, a new era is what we crave. Even roadside stalls can't delay. Consolidated invoices they must display. Every business, every trade, from inputs to the goods we've made. Our NCDs ensuring fair play. No more tax evasion, not today. Digital dreams are soaring high underneath the Malaysian sky. With every bite, with every beam, we're chasing now a digital dream. In the heart of the city lights, we're connecting through the nights. Business grows without the chains in this digital domain. Tax compliance, clear eyes day. LHDN will lead the way. Join Annie's course, she's a pro. With her guidance, watch us grow. Digital dreams are soaring high underneath the Malaysian sky. With every bite, with every beam, we're chasing now a digital dream. So here's to progress, here's to change. In this landscape we rearrange. With our spirit and our drive, in the digital age we thrive. Sandpipers dance along the foam. Sea breeze carries scents from home. Distant sailboats catch the wind. Perfect moment where dreams begin. Between night's end and day's embrace, time slows down to perfect pace. Morning teaches what's truly rare. Simple joys beyond compare. Morning whispers, gentle call. Summer daybreak warms us all. Ocean rhythm, steady and true. Each new sunrise I think of you. First rays touch the quiet shore. This moment lasts forevermore.
Recording stopped.
Shoot.